Alright guys, good evening. Sorry running a few minutes late, but here we are. Let's get it going. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully we get Rodney on here. Let's get this going. Am I live yet? Not showing him live. Nope, I am live. But why don't I have no coming through Chattanooga? What's up, Kyle? Safe travels, bro. Roads are crazy right now. Traffic is stupid in Atlanta. I know we're gonna get the storm tomorrow, but damn. What is up, Don? What is up, Brian? Good evening, fellas. Stephanie. How are you guys doing? Fernan, the Ironman champion, is in the house. I'm not sure if Ryan is gonna be able to get connection to get on here tonight. Hopefully he gets on and we do this like we normally do. But anywhoots, congratulations to Mike Watson for winning that watch with Dinner for Cause, man. What an awesome giveaway or raffle. That's a hell of a prize. I just texted him and be like, hey man, that watch is gonna look awesome next to Leanne's Louis Vuitton bag. Now Leanne may want another Louis Vuitton bag just because Mike's got that watch. Anywho's, how's everybody doing? How is the weather where you guys are at? Because it's cold down here, but more than anything, it took me almost 3 hours from not quite downtown Atlanta to Athens, but North Druid Hills to Athens, almost 3 hours. That's crazy, man. Yes, John, Mike definitely deserves it, man. That guy does a lot. Awesome that he got it. Who's Ricky Jackie? Oh, that's Ricky Jackie. Hey, man, you got me on speaker. I can hear myself.
Let me turn off the Bluetooth.
Okay.
Better?
Oh no, Cheeky's is sick. What's wrong with him, Stephanie? Yeah, that's better, bro. How you doing? You guys staying safe back there in LA?
We're
fire
good,
stuff
man.
is crazy, man.
Where I'm at right now at the shop, maybe 2 miles, 3 miles to the fire in the Palisades, really close. And then at home, we're probably about 6 or 7 miles from the closest fire.
Wow.
But gotta go to work. Fire, people need window tint. Whatever. Porsche Targa, the fun ones.
Man, I hope you stay safe, bro. Honestly, like, I know you gotta do what you gotta do, but stay safe.
Yeah, I've been keeping tabs on the updates. There's been a lot of acts and stuff that have actually been keeping the city in the loop pretty much, I feel like.
Oh man, look at this. We got Rick in the house. What is up, Rick McIntyre?
What's up? What's up?
Oh, and Ryan made it. What is up? We have a full house today, man.
How's it going, guys?
Going
Full
good.
houses.
How about you?
Oh, busy, I guess. Let's see. I try to set this up on the wall. This is working too, huh?
Ryan,
Yeah.
I have to show you this, Ryan, because if you look right here in my eye, do you see that little scar? That's from the fucking last Targa when I was messaging you and I pulled the piece and I knocked myself in the face.
Oh yeah,
Another
yeah.
Targa. So I'm like super careful not to punch myself
Oh
in the eye
jeez.
this time. Yeah, dude, last time I took this piece off, I was pulling it and I went bam right in my face and I was bleeding. I sent Ryan a message, dude. My fucking eye was purple and shit. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Hey man, I know a lot of people that get damaged one way, but they like to blame it on other things. So like, we'll take your word for it. That's what happened, Richard.
It wasn't my wife, I promise.
I didn't say shit. I didn't say it was her, man. You're the one defending yourself. There might be an issue there.
I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim. Jeez. That sounds
Tell
funny.
you, it happens once, we'll feel sympathy for you. But if the same thing happens again, we're all going to be laughing at you.
What is that old
Yeah.
joke? It's something talking about how like rednecks used to beat their wife. It's like, what do you call a redneck's wife if she tells a lie? She's got a black eye. What if she tells two lies? You call her a raccoon because she blacks both of her eyes. It's all fucked up, dude. But it's something like that. It's terrible. It's not really that funny, but pretty funny.
I thought that went something like, "What do you tell a redneck girl with two black eyes?"
Yeah.
Nothing. You already told her
Nothing.
twice.
He already told her twice.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like
yeah,
another
yeah. That's
version
how
of it. Yep.
Oh man.
We giving stuff away today, huh?
Currently in the ER.
Yeah.
I was beginning to wonder if I done gave all the kegs away or not, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, here comes Ryan. Hey, we're giving a keg away tonight.
We got after tonight. You got one more in February. It looks like. I look at the schedule.
It's all right. I got lots of kegs.
That's what's up. What is
Kegs
up,
be
people?
flying out the shelves. You know, a lot of people are like, "Oh, yeah, how come you don't do one of those electric sprayers?" I'm like, because there's a lot of people doing electric sprayers. Yeah, but they're going to put you out of business. Bullshit. Kegs been around since before you was a twinkle in your daddy's eye. I don't know how to break this to you, but kegs ain't going nowhere. You know the cool thing about
Yeah.
As long
a
as
keg?
there's flat glass and PPF, kegs are here to stay.
Absolutely. The best thing about a
If both
keg.
of those go, then maybe there's a chance you lose some. But if those are around, it's here to stay.
Nice thing about a keg is the absolute worst case scenario. You can air it up with a bike pump.
I have done that many times.
You don't need anything special.
I actually have the spare little pump from an old Porsche I was working on. The spare tire pump. I keep it by my kegs when I go out, so if I ever need it, I can just go to the car and fill up just like that.
Yeah.
So you're telling me I got a 120 gallon compressor for nothing?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
I will tell you that.
Having a 120 gallon compressor gives you bragging rights. But yeah, we always was mobile, and we just buy a tire inflator, a 12-volt tire inflator, and throw it in the car. And you know, like today's society makes it seem like such an inconvenience to do anything. And like, yeah, you want to talk about inconvenient? Forget to charge that motherfucker and get out there and not have a Schrader valve in your keg.
Well, ask Ryan. He forgot his Tin Buster battery. Stephanie had to send it to him.
Also,
Yeah.
just for the record, if there's anyone watching, I don't know how, but somehow I ended up with a charger for a True Spray battery. I don't own a True Spray. I've never owned a True Spray. I just found it at my shop. So if anyone needs a spare charger, go ahead and message me your address. I'd be glad to send it over. If it's your charger and you're on here, come get your shit.
And if it's your charger, message me first.
Mike Watson's on. What's up, Mike? Congratulations on that beautiful watch, man. Just make sure that Leanne has a matching Louis Vuitton bag with it.
Hey, did you guys see that WFR keg winner trying to sell his keg?
Yeah, it seems like it's a fake. It seems like it's a scam. Um,
What was it?
Yeah, I see a
That's a
bunch of
scam.
people.
That guy that
I'm
was trying to
watching.
sell it,
yeah,
it's a scam, bro. I looked up his
Oh
yeah, that's a
account and I
yeah,
scam.
tried to message him. He's always trying to pump like printed items like shirts and coffee cups and shit like that. It's a scam for sure.
yeah,
Well, I will tell anybody that's
yeah.
watching, and tell everybody you know. If you see a legitimate tint keg, I mean a tint keg branded tint keg, and somebody's trying to sell it used, because it does happen, I offer a service on my kegs unlike anybody else, because I do things a little bit different than other people, contrary to popular belief. But if you see a tin keg for sale and you want to purchase it and you're a little apprehensive because there's scammers out there, you contact me and get that person in contact with me. That person can pay me, and I can let that person know when I have the money. That person will send the keg to me. I will refurbish that keg and make sure it's brand new and send it to you. And best yet, I will cover all the shipping costs.
I love that. Thank you for that service,
That's
man.
awesome.
But
And
I
and that.
facilitate the money, and that way, if it's a scam, you haven't Venmoed or PayPal'd anybody anything,
And
because
I got a keg that I want to sell to myself. Can I send it to you to rebuild it and just send it back to me?
is it a tint keg?
Yeah, it is.
No,
It
I don't.
says Tenta.
No, that's not a tint keg. You might want to get with Jeff Welch on that one.
Maybe.
But
Yeah, it
I'd be
is.
willing to bet Jeff's a stand-up guy. I'd be willing to bet he'd take care of you.
I
One
know.
thing,
I'm
one
fucking
thing
with
about
those.
everybody out there selling kegs, and I know everyone's like, "Oh, you tax the hell out of them, and you're charging people way too much." I offer, and Jeff also offers, a lifetime service. If you have any issues with your keg for the life of you, I will take care of it. And that includes O-rings, hoses, everything. Even, hoses are something that just wears out. You can't guarantee a hose for life unless you're willing to pay for it, because hoses wear out.
Hoes are hoes for life, bro. I know
Hose are
that
hose
for
for
sure.
life.
Hoes are
But
gonna be hoes for life.
Jeff is just like me when it comes to that, and he might have came into the game about 6 months after I did with the kegs. I'm not saying that, old boy was trying to ride any coattails or saw somebody with a good idea and thought he better get a part of that, but I got mad respect for Jeff because he takes care of his customers. He builds a good keg. We collaborate on a lot of things. Now, there are some differences between his kegs and my kegs, but that's just a difference in, he likes a 3/8 hose. He likes to close off the other opening on the keg. There's just those. He's got his reasons for it, and there's nothing wrong with it. Me, I like a 1/4 inch hose. I'm a firm believer that you don't need to carry around more than a 1/4 inch of water with you through that hose. It weighs stuff and it gets heavy. That's my thought. But those are just some minor differences. We both use Curry Tech hose and Flexzilla hose because they're Flexzilla is the most popular brand on the market, far from the best. But Curry Tech is the best hose for our application on the market that we found. It
But is
stays
it
limp.
green?
It doesn't come in green.
See, that's why we
Flexzilla,
like the green hose, bro. It's just we like the green hose.
yeah, Flexzilla comes in green, and it's constructed the same way as the Curry Techer. They're both constructed the same. The difference is the Curry Tech is 0.45 inches in outside diameter, and it has a 1/4 inch inside diameter. The Curry Tech has a 0.5 inch outside diameter with a 1/4 inch. So the wall's thicker, which makes the hose more durable. But oddly enough, the Curry Tech is a limper hose. It lays flat easier, and they both lay flat down to like -30 degrees or some stupid shit, except for your water's going to be froze, so it's not going to flex, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it'll it'll be flexible until your water freezes.
I've made that mistake living up here in the freaking cold weather before doing mobile work and leaving sprayers and stuff, and but luckily the biggest thing I just have to keep buying those plastic spray ends. They usually pop on me before anything else does.
Yeah. I was mobile for a lot of years, and here in Michigan through the winters, I learned real quick. As long as it doesn't get down to 25 overnight, I'm okay. 25 was that
Yeah, and
magic.
inside the car.
Yep,
Yep.
25 was that
Yep.
magical number where my shit was frozen, and I needed a little extra time
Yeah.
to get started in the morning because I can't get any water.
Yeah. Yeah. I it used to piss off my wife when we were living up here because I'd come home and carry in a whole bunch. I'd bring in all the batteries stuff like my drills and stuff like that because the batteries, didn't like the cold. And then I have my sprayers and stuff, and we'd have two couches, and the one couch, as soon as you walk in the door, is where all my stuff would be, so that I could see it and remember it the next
That's
morning.
important too.
So her couches were always full of my stuff.
I can't tell you how many times I was halfway to where I was going and just all of a sudden had an epiphany and had to turn around and drive back home.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Oh,
fixed the
I
Model
know.
Y one windshield with a clipboard with a towel wrapped around it one time because I left and drove an hour to go do the job and forgot a
Oh
bulldozer.
man. So I went to a job. I went to a job and left my um, keg at home, and I was like, "Fucking!" I was already there, and it was just a job over at this accessory shop to do a set of doors, and I'm like, "Fuck! I don't have a sprayer," and they're like, "Well, we got spray bottles because they do detailing." I'm like, "Yeah, but you got any slip solution? No," and we're going through everything they got, and I'm like, "What kind of laundry detergent do you use?" And he's like, this clear free stuff because detail shop, they don't want any of those chemicals in their towels and shit, so yep, they had
Yeah.
this clear fucking whatever, I don't remember the brand, but laundry soap. And oh my god, don't tell anybody, but laundry soap is the shit when it comes. It doesn't suds though when you spray it, but
Oh
it
yeah.
creates slip and it tacks when you squeegee it. It's like, oh my god, where's this been all my life? But I don't know. I didn't pursue it after that. That was just an emergency situation. It worked. I got the job done. But yep.
Yeah. I think I always said that I think doing mobile really like I think it's an advantage, to be in a tinter and do a mobile, man, because you really have to you have to start figuring. You have to think outside the box a lot. I guess I could leave it there,
Absolutely.
but
Well, I used to be one of those believers that, where you tint makes all the difference in your job. And I believe that wholeheartedly. And I worked for a guy that picked up an account at a body shop. In body shops, they'll have you do one window here, one window there. It was never a, like them bring you a full car. They're just doing a car. The window got broke. They replaced the window. Can you come
yep,
down and tint it? And my boss would send me down there to tint one window all the time. And I always did it around people sanding and shit. And I'm like, dude, how am I
yep,
supposed to get a fucking clean job over there in that environment? He said, move faster. You got to outrun the dust. And I
yeah,
learned that that's true. If your tint doesn't stay exposed and still, nothing will settle on it.
right,
And
yep,
so, like, people are amazed. Like, you can go into a collision shop where they're sanding Bondo and actually get a clean job. Fuck yeah, you can. I mean, you got to move. You can't think about it. You know,
so you got to be tinting like
no,
this the whole time, like just keep
yeah,
moving.
yeah. You just basically, and I call it outrunning the dust.
I just stand in front of the door and then just like peel it, spray, and stick it where I'm
Yep.
all like inside the door.
yeah.
Yeah.
Zero delay.
I had to. I did a Model Y in a body shop down there, um, and in Kennesaw. I had to do a full windshield, and I'm like, man, how am I gonna do this and get it clean? Like freaking the whole windshield.
Hey, Richard,
So,
you got a hole in your pants. Good thing you got
Which
underwear
one?
on. Not quite there, but
Gosh, don't make me get that thing out of the third drawer, bro. Just hanging out on the billboard.
I thought you threw it away.
And 94 4Runner 4-cylinder. I got you.
For sale.
How many people we got watching? Does this tell us anywhere?
24.
24.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
nice.
26 now. It jumps between
I
24 and
can't,
26. Well,
I got
it just went
different
down to
buttons.
25. Somebody
Somebody
laughed as
hates
soon as you
us.
said how many people are watching. They're like, oh shit, they know we're watching.
Don't count me.
Not counting the 5 we have here. Oh, well, we went back to 26, so there we go.
Is anybody commenting? I don't see any comments.
See, the problem now is that
No.
the comments are coming in. I haven't paid attention to them. I just been liking it, so there's a lot of comments coming in. Jordan said he's out. Toma water pump. Dustin says, "Hey, I heard Mike Watson is giving away a new watch here."
Oh, Mike
Mike
won that?
Watson won that watch. Yep.
Oh, wow. Nice.
We got Jack Manor in here. What's up, Jack?
I don't ever win anything. Although this year I hear that we're going to win a Super Bowl.
Well, congratulations to you, sir.
Just saying. I don't know if that's true or not. There's, we've got to win 3 more games for that to happen, but we did manage to win a week off.
Well, there you go. Atlanta has 0 hopes of winning the Super Bowl. You know, we were at a Super Bowl some time ago, and you know what happened. So,
Hey, you never know.
Kind of just dealing with it. Okay, we just
Ben
don't have the
Johnson
luck
might
for it.
land in your guys' lap. You never know.
I mean, it literally got to land in our lap for it to happen. I mean, the last one did land in our lap, and you see what happened. We're like, it's too hot. Take it off. Take it off. All I can do is laugh about it now.
Dude, I'm a Lions fan. If you know anything about Lions history, I get it.
I'm closer to cash than I was before. What does that mean, Rico?
Like cash on the stream or cash in your pocket?
He's taken one
Clarify.
step towards the east in his living room. Technically, that's all
Well,
he
no,
has
he-
to do
he-
to be closer to you than he was before.
He was in Hawaii, right? I believe he was in Hawaii. I think he's going to Florida.
Oh, real close then.
Yeah,
Hey,
real close.
Rico,
Yep.
I hope you're on here. I want to say, you know how I know you're gay? You're going to Florida instead of coming to California to visit. That's all.
Gay!
You promised me, man.
Richard, you gotta do it. You gotta do it right, though. You just can't say gay, man. You gotta do it right. There you go.
I said,
I thought he was in California, though. First, I thought he was supposed to.
Yeah, I'm sure there was a connecting flight there somewhere.
He said, "Yeah, from Hawaii to
gotta go
St.
to LA.
Petersburg." Dan Campbell for president.
You know,
That's Mike
there
Watson's
is
comment.
there is something about that man. Dan Campbell is the frickin' man. He's the real deal.
Jordan asking Richard, "Are you coming down to Atlanta for the Autobahn conference?"
I am still up in the air right now.
Rico said he was in California 2 days ago. You guys had that fire, and he ran the fuck out of there.
So now I know you're gay and you're a scaredy cat. Cool. Keep going. You're making it worse.
Hey, man, I've been on fire before, dude. That's not fun. Actually, the healing sucks
Yes,
worse.
it does.
It does.
The healing is worse because you feel like you can't move. So you don't move. And then when you
Cold-
don't move for too long, the next time you move, your skin like cracks and rips. It's fucking terrible.
Cold
Yeah.
water is the only thing that eases the pain, and the second you're out of the water, it's right back again.
Rico
Yeah.
said, "If Richard goes, I'm going. I quit smoking weed, but I'll take some edibles for y'all."
I don't know how you associated me with weed. That's That's
Yeah.
fucking weird, and I'd
Kyle-
like you not to say that again.
Is stuck at Spaghetti Junction in Atlanta. Kyle, I was just there earlier this afternoon. It took me 45 minutes to go 2 miles. So I know how it feels. Athens is a little bit over an hour. It took me almost 3 hours to get to Athens today. I don't know about bad
Jesus.
weather in Atlanta. Like, why everybody forgets how to drive and it's like chaos.
Forgets. They don't know how to drive to begin with. They
I'm
don't
like,
forget.
it gets 100 times worse. It's not even like
Cash, I got a hole in my sock too, man.
that's from the fire. Damn, that fire must be hot.
There's no
Actually-
hole in this one yet, but these are definitely getting thrown away.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ryan, the customer that we did that windows, that one with the unique house with the bedroom that kind of comes out into the balcony. I was at
Yeah,
his place
yeah.
today. I put that DR7 for a demo. He was showing me while I was there on live TV. He's like, I was in that part of LA, and he can see his house where the fire was burning. He's like, it's in my area. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So that was funny that I was there. He was watching the news, and he was pointing out, hey, this is where I used to live, and the fire's like probably a mile up from it. And he's like, they
wow.
evacuated all of his area already.
That
Yeah.
fire's moving quick. Those winds are terrible.
I was wondering if Richard was going to be able to work. Like, I didn't know if people would still be bringing cars to him, you know?
Damn, Kyle left Memphis at 11 and it's 9 o'clock and he's still in Atlanta? Shit. That sucks, Kyle.
Oh, shit. What's that supposed to be? Like a 6 or 7 hour drive or something?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a 6.5, 7 hour drive. Hey, Rico says only rich people work in socks, man.
I don't wear my shoes in the car. And it's a target. I gotta climb all over it.
Jason said you ran so fast you outran your shoes.
Yeah. It was pretty funny earlier on the. So you know how like on all the cell phone services they have like the Amber Alert now, like everybody gets it and stuff like that. Well, they had one today that was like evacuation warning, and like everybody's phones went off, and like my wife called me and stuff, and it's like evacuation warning. I'm like, babe, like. It's just a warning. Let's just kind of hold tight for a second. Let's not go anywhere. And then like 10 minutes later, tell me how fucking retarded this thing is. We get another thing on our phone that says, disregard the last warning. That was for a different area. Do you know how many people in this county fucking panicked and started to drive? And 10 minutes later, it's like, nah, go home, bro. What? You can't accidentally say that. Like, I'm sorry.
This was only a test.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they didn't say that beforehand, you know? Fucking shit. At least at the hotel, the fire alarm went off and somebody was like, hey, don't evacuate. You're good. But no.
Kyle
Yeah.
says
all
it's
right.
8 hours from Hartsville, which is still 6.5 from Atlanta, but because he's about an hour and a half or an hour from Atlanta. So, but
Yeah.
Kyle, you're still gonna have traffic all the way up to 985. When you get past 985, you'll get, after you pass the Top Gulp, you're gonna get better. But that shit was backed up, bro. I wish you best of luck. Liz is asking if my tinting has gone better since Ryan started working with me. Yes, I've gone a lot better. I have stolen a lot of Ryan's techniques. He's
So you're
perfected
competing
me.
next year? Is that what I
Hell
heard?
yes. I'm now at the point where I can compete. I'm not saying I'm gonna win, but I can definitely compete and not be on the bottom end of it.
Listen, signing up doesn't count, Cash. You actually have to.
No,
try to
I'm
take the
saying
window.
I'll be a contender. Okay, like,
Oh,
bitch,
shit.
let's go.
He said
All right.
contender. Heavy hitter coming in over here.
I mean, I got some room to improve, but I'm not. I'm at a point where I know I'm a lot better than a lot of people out there. Being at these competitions, I know what I'm going against. I ain't saying I'm the top 10, but I'm like, I ain't the bottom.
Than me, Cash.
Nah, I ain't quite there
But
yet.
I doubt it.
Motherfucker.
I got my little poly too as well.
Cash,
Hey,
I'm
just
going
for
to
the
be
record, I'll
uploading
go
a
ahead and
video
put it
weekly
there.
competition. I have a lot of content. Let's go,
Every,
Alex. Let's go. And Magic bringing in the videos. I love the one that you just posted. That round one. That had a lot of people in there. You see Les just like knocking the damn tin out. Like everybody's kind of like talking and laying film. Les is concentrated on cleaning that damn window, man. P2 today, as I said, my keg was frozen. Bill said his keg was frozen, so we had to use his P2.
Oh yeah.
Rico's asking, how do you guys like your P2s?
I'll never go back.
Good old trusty man. I've been using them for almost 20 years, dude. Like
I'm still getting used to it. I still like my green sprayer, but I do like the P2, like the durability of it.
So those new ones of yours, the pumps don't work quite the same as my older ones for some reason. I noticed that they
I
don't.
get a lot of air out of them than the water, even though when it
Yeah.
has water in it. So
Yeah, I don't know. It's not the same as the old one. I don't know if it's something wrong specifically with it, or they just got
maybe we gotta
worse.
call Sean Vogler and find out, did he sell us some Chinese knockoff P2s?
No, Cash. If you're getting air
I did
inside,
pick them up on the Black Friday deal, so I don't know. They might be the Chinese knockoff.
Hold on 1 second, Cash. Let me show you.
Sometimes those Black Friday deals might be that mistake that, you know, you wish you wouldn't have bought, but we can just blow them out real quick.
Cash, look. When you spray, it's putting a lot of air out too. You need to make sure this hose is really tight on this fitting. If
Okay.
it's not, it's gonna suck
Yeah,
air
they
the whole
just go
time. I've also had the hose just fall off and be in the bottle, and the bottle
Yeah.
works only upside down.
I will go
But it
fudge
works
with
great
that in
upside
the
down.
morning and let you know if it changes.
Yeah.
So what I did, you guys know the dual action ones. When you squeeze, it has the hose with the weight in it, right? So
Yeah.
you can use it upside down. I took this P2, I took the hose out of one, and I put it on here so I can use my P2 upside down. Because sometimes it's a big jug, honestly, compared to a spray bottle. So like some quarter windows, you got to be really sideways and stuff.
Right.
So I took the hose.
Yeah.
I cut this hose that I was just talking to Cash about here, zip and put the piece in, zip tied it, and left that there. So now I can use it either way. And
Interesting.
Rico, the P2, I'm not kidding you. Only reason I switched to it because I used to go home every fucking day and my hand would be throbbing right here. And it just made sense that the normal human is not supposed to do this like 3,000 times a day. So I was like, all right,
That's why.
maybe
That's
Carpal
start
why.
tunnel
doing
isn't
this
just for
and-
secretaries.
Hey,
it did
look.
help.
I used a spray bottle for maybe 3 months in the beginning, and that was it. Like I've had those green pumps. I just got the P2 since Ryan's been there.
I was that guy that
I've had
only used the spray bottle and talk shit about P2s, about kegs, like all that. I was like, no, fuck that. Spray bottle's the best. And then 5 years later, I'm like, spray bottle's the best.
Hey, look, I've had Rick's keg for almost 4 years now, and I love the hell out of it. I still prefer using the keg, especially when it's a busier day, because you fill it up once and you forget about it,
Yep.
and that thing lasts forever. But I will say, Liz, I will say that with the Ryan coming in, I have been able to use less solution and less water. Jeremy Davis would love that because he used to see me and be like, "Damn, Cash, you just like to get everything over wet," and I did, but I've been using a lot less solution and a lot less water on my installs because Ryan has improved my tinting hands down.
With one 32 ounce, I think it's 32 ounce, like a spray bottle, I can hand cut and tint an entire sedan with windshield with one spray bottle. That's like average. That's not even trying to use a little bit of water or anything. That's just regular. I can get like 2 cars out of this.
I'm now without the windshield.
Yep.
I can do 2 cars with that now. Where before I would have a one and a half of those to do a car.
Well,
I used
That's
to
why I
work
liked
with
my green ones, because the green ones are bigger, and I was able to do a one car per bottle, and that was
Oh,
one of the
Jesus.
reasons
I'm
why.
not kidding you, Cash. I used to work with a guy. And he took no windshield. He took one full spray bottle for every single car. And I said, dude, he's like, hey, you know how many cars you tint today? I'm like, 5. He's like, how many do you tint? He's like, 4. I'm like, yeah, because you spent an hour walking back and forth to the bathroom 7 times to fill up your bottle, bro.
Hey, bro, that's why I bought a keg, 5-gallon keg, was because I didn't want to fill it up. I
Well, the
use
thing
a lot
is-
of water. I ain't
And
gonna
you know what kind
lie
of got me too is he would always run out of water, like in the middle of a window, and be like, "Yo, let me see your spray." If it happens every once in a while, that's cool. But it got to the point where I was like, "Bro, you knew when you started that window you didn't have enough water. You should have just gone and got water to start." You know what I mean? It's like, you're just fucking with me now. Like, you knew you didn't have enough water, dude.
That's crazy.
So
That's
many,
crazy.
so many people think that the window needs to be dripping in order. You know how many times I hear people like, "I don't want to use a keg to tint with because you tint cars with because it just uses too much water." The keg doesn't use too much water. You do.
You used too much water. Remember when
Yeah.
I got it from you? I had the regular nozzle, and then I switched to the fan tip because you suggested fan tip is going to use less water because I was using way too much water in the beginning, like
Yeah,
when I was
well,
learning.
and that stands to reason because the fan coats everything in a line versus the cone sprays a hollow circle. So with the cone, you naturally have to kind of swirl it around a little and get the area wet. And by the time you get the whole area wet, you got water just running everywhere.
Yep.
Where the fan, you can get the entire window coated. You got zero drips happening.
Yep.
Sometimes you can question whether or not you even need to use a door panel cover.
Yep.
I don't.
Well, I like using a door panel cover. I will say, Sean Vogler's the white door panel covers that he's got, the plastic one, they're freaking phenomenal, man. We got a set. I love them. Now that works great with the B loader. B loader gives you enough space to put that in. You slide that bad boy over. Doesn't matter what kind of seal you got. That thing lays down. You take the B loader out. Now you have, especially if you're doing a 2-stage, you now have those door panel covers to give you that little room between the window and that loader to kind of just slide the film in without a shank. Uh, just just saying, my personal thing. I've seen it and it works great. I barely use the shanks now when I have to do a 2-stage with those door panel covers. But the door panel covers, man, like you don't have no mistakes happening with it. You're not worried about damaging the door. You're not worried about water spots. You're not really worried about anything happening with it. Plus, if you are 2-staging, you're not worried about the contamination picking up for the bottom half of your film.
Right.
Even with the bottom loading, I still love using it just because it just keeps everything clean. I have no contamination I have to worry about. Speaking of smokers, somebody said something about smokers in there. I did a car yesterday. God damn, the seals had so much smoke on it. I literally had to use a scrubber, and I took pictures of it. I scrubbed the hell out. It looks so clean. The installation came out so nice. And the funny thing is, I saw Marco make a video a couple weeks back, and he had the big, thick squeegee. And it's like, oh, it can't fit in there. So I made I took a picture of just the blue scrubber, the normal one, and I got that thing so clean. I was so happy with myself. I was like, I gotta post that picture. Any hoots. I just want to kind of share that. All right, he quit smoking. Fan tip, classic blue with brass inside. No wheel, trip. Go home. Is Trip on that? Dustin's telling Trip to go home. There's no wheel up. I'm sorry, guys. We started talking and forgot about it. People who smoke with all them smoke breaks. Oh, Liz is talking about people taking too many damn smoke breaks when they're smoking.
Ready?
Look, When I was tinting and smoking, I would smoke 2 cigarettes per car and still get it done in an hour. I don't want to hear it.
I'm going blind, guys.
My favorite sound ever. It's right up there with chalkboard nails.
That's one thing I never got into was filing.
That's how I started. You know, filing was my training wheels for shaving.
Was it?
And
Yeah.
then
I don't know. I just shaved. Like I don't know. I guess I don't know why.
I think I
Well-
did it. Yeah, it's not broken.
that's
We'll do a check
probably
real
good.
quick. Let's touch up some water. All right. No holding back. I'm just gonna wipe it down. If I fucked up, you're all gonna see the peel. Yes. So worried I was gonna fuck it up.
Somebody asked, what car are you working on?
There we go.
Porsche Targa Carrera. Porsche Targa 4S. 4S, and it's a manual 7-speed. That's the only thing I like about it.
Look, the only thing we need to hear is Targa, and you got respect.
It's fucking retarded. That's what it is. Retarded. The guy called me about the car. He's like, "Hey, I got a Porsche. Can you do it today?" I was like, "Sure." He shows up at 4 o'clock, an hour before close, with a fucking Targa.
Rico says you missed a spot.
I know all of this is wet. Watch. Now she's ready. And look there.
Jack
No
said he's
heat,
quit
no
smoking
special
after 30
maneuvers.
years. Rick, didn't you quit smoking too when you
Yep.
started your diet?
Yep,
Are you still good on that?
yep, since February last year.
Oh, congratulations, bro. You're almost about to hit a year.
Almost.
How's the diet going?
Well, you know, we just had holidays, so I don't know.
It's the same
might-
thing here, bro. It's the same thing.
I
I'm
might
still
have
trying to go to
cheated
the
a
gym.
little bit.
I cheated a lot. I mean, in fact, I cheated tonight as well because my daughter just got into gifted program, into the gifted classes. So we just had Pizza Hut, and I was trying to complain with Pizza Hut because they got one of the pizzas wrong. But apparently their network is down, so they can't do shit.
Hey, Cash.
They're blaming it on the fires.
All the way in California.
Cash, I'm just gonna let you know, man, that it's a proven thing that you have a problem if you if you do that for everything. Like an alcoholic. Someone died, let's drink. Someone had a baby, let's drink. It's sunny outside, let's drink. It's rainy outside, let's drink. Everything's a fucking good reason to drink? Come on, Cash. Oh, my wife stubbed her toe. That means we get to go on a cruise. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh,
I agree with you. I do not deny you. I'm trying to improve, man. It's just one of those things I told my wife too. I'm not gonna stop trying. Okay, I may fail 100 times, but I'm not gonna stop trying.
What's really crazy is, so you're on a diet, you cheated, and then you complained about what you cheated with. Like it wasn't good enough because it wasn't what you ordered.
No,
You
it
should have
wasn't.
been like,
It wasn't.
dude,
It
it's
wasn't.
all right. You know, I wasn't supposed to have it anyway.
I wasn't complaining about me cheating. I was complaining about Pizza Hut getting one of the pizzas wrong,
Well,
and I
yeah,
couldn't
but
get any
that's what you
customer
were-
service from it. I didn't complain that I had an extra. I was supposed to only have a slice, and then I ended up with 3 slices. I wasn't complaining about that. I liked the damn 3 slices, and I had a Diet Coke with it. Oh my god! And I'm supposed to be off soda. Okay, so there, my confessions are out. Okay.
Hey, it was at least diet.
You feel better now telling everybody, Cash?
You know, I'll tell you, Kat, the nice thing about diabetes over just general weight loss is, you know, I have a thing to keep me in check because I have to check my sugar every morning and see where I'm at. So I like within a short period of time can see my sugar levels going up on a daily basis. And so every day I'm getting reminded that you need to get back to it. Where
Yep.
if I was dieting for weight loss, I could just not step on the scale for a little while and pretend that it's okay.
Well, I mean, so here's what I do now. Like, now, since I've had 3 slices instead of one, um, first of all, I don't try to have lunch. I just have a snack, like an apple or something small, and I try to have my dinner decent, not heavy, and then trying to quit soda. That's my thing. But like today, I had 3 slices. As soon as I get off the live, I'm gonna do a 45-minute walk to offset a little bit, because if you don't do it, your blood sugar is gonna be up by another 100 points in the morning. Now, if I do my 45 minutes walk, I do a little cardio in between that, uh, I'm probably gonna be only off by 20 on the blood sugar. So I've kind of played with it and kind of know, okay, hey, if I eat a little bit heavy, I'm just gonna have to work a little bit harder to get that down a little bit. But the physical parts do come in hand with your diet.
So
A
you
lot of
check
people,
your sugar regular too?
I do
Nice.
twice. First thing in the morning to check it. First thing in the morning, same time, without anything, so you know what you wake up with. And then I check it before I eat in the evening. So that way I kind of have it, where it's at. And if I'm ever trying to evaluate food, hour 45 minutes to 2 hours, I'll check it after I had what I had to kind of see where the spike is at. And it kind of tells you how bad it is. Like if I go check mine now, like I'm gonna be 150 higher than what it's supposed to be,
Oh,
be-
jeez.
because I've had 3 slices of pizza.
Now I woke up this morning. Yesterday I dealt with a frickin' toothache that I could not shake all day, and I didn't go to sleep until probably 3 o'clock this morning. And then of course 5:30 the alarm goes off, and I get up and everything, and I check my blood sugar, and I'm at 55. My ears are ringing. I see white spots. Life is just miserable, and I couldn't even bring myself to go find anything with sugar, so I just laid here till the wife come down at like 7, and she's like, "It's 7 o'clock," and I'm like, "Yeah." And she laid here for a little while, and then I got this great idea. I'm like, "Honey, I need sugar," and she's like, "What?" And I showed her my score, and she's like, "Oh." She went and got me a glass of orange juice. Oh my God, everything got better. I mean, I still sucked with sleep, so today's been a drag ass kind of a day, but
So
it's almost over.
have you had low blood sugars before?
Here and there it'll drop out, but we just got through the holidays, and I did my share of cheating and everything, so just getting back on track, and like my body's like, hey, whoa, we're going this way now. And yesterday with the tooth thing, I skipped dinner because I didn't want to put fucking anything in my mouth. I was in pain, I was angry, I just like, leave me be. And
All right,
well, don't
give me
skip meals.
give me 1 second. Dustin Gonzalez, fuck you for you to be able to eat whatever the fuck you want.
Hey, Cash, I'm sure you and me both got to eat whatever the fuck we wanted when we did.
We did. He's just shoving it in our face, man. I just couldn't stand that comment.
Hey, you know
Fuck
what?
you,
It's just
Dustin.
not his. It's just not his turn yet. That's fine.
Hey, don't forget though, he ended up in the hospital within the last year with a heart attack, right?
Oh shit! Yeah, you shouldn't be eating whatever the fuck you want, Dustin.
Yeah. So does that really mean you can eat whatever you want, or does that just mean that you ain't being too smart about it?
Fuck, man. I
Because I
don't
mean,
mean to
me
be
and Cash
laughing
can
at your
both be
misery,
not too
but
smart
I just
about
want to
it.
let you know, misery is a company. uh, I need to do more testing. Okay, Brian says something about his doctor saying, "Is that an A1C?" No, A1C is your 3 months blood level. You checking your blood daily is gonna give you what your current
What's
blood
your
sugars
glucose
are,
level?
but
Yeah.
A1C is give you 3 months average. So if you for me in the beginning, I used to cheat, or I tried to manipulate the thing like, hey, I gotta do an A1C test. So for that 4 weeks before the A1C test, I'm gonna be really good about it. So it comes out like a good report. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to do that a couple times and I've learned my mistake.
Dude,
No,
I see the doctor
no.
every 3 months and get tested every 3 months. So I don't get no off time where I can fuck around.
Why you can't? I
But
mean, like, look, if
so
6 weeks before your A1C comes out, if you're really good on it, like that A1C is not truly 3 months, okay? That 6 weeks will manipulate the numbers. But I'm just telling you, like, if you monitor your blood sugar
Bro,
every day,
you're coaching him on how to cheat, and we just talked to you about your cheating problem. We're not joining your cheating games. I can tell you how to
well
pass the drug
so
test. You just gotta drink a shitload of water and niacin and fucking sweat all the time. Like, who cares, Cash? Tint the
in
fucking window, it's
September
glass.
in September when I went and got tested, I was 5.7 on my A1C. I was no longer diabetic or pre-diabetic. Doctor took away a prescription, and I was like, yes. And then over the next 2 months, my body just never adapted right, and so my levels were going up progressively. So at 2 months, I messaged him and I told him, I'm like, dude, my numbers are up here. And
So
I
that's
think I need to get back on that medication. And he's like, well, I'm going to see you in a month. Let's just wait it out and see if you adapt. And sure enough, when I went back in, I was at 6, and I was like, damn it, I'm diabetic again. Well, pre-diabetic, but close enough. But so for a split moment, I was non-diabetic. I had beaten it, and then we're back to pushing it back down again. Now I'm back on. We took we put me back on the medication he took off and took me off a different medication, and so now the different medication is working better than the other. And the other one that he left me on, it was awful. Anyways, I hated it. It in the morning you got to take it after fasting, and then you got to wait 30 minutes and not have any liquids, including water, and not have any food or anything for 30 minutes. So I have to get up, take a pill, and wait 30 minutes before I can have coffee. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? And I had to do that for like a year.
Bro,
So
do you know how I would have set my alarm for 7 and then 7:30? I'd have woke up, took that pill, and passed back out for 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, that's what I would do. I'd come down, I'd take the pill, and then I
How
would
does the pill know
kind
my
of
eyes
just
are closed?
I just kind of fall over on the couch. But it's really hard because once you're up and did that, it's like my whole life. I get up and I go have a cup of coffee. This is the first thing I fucking do after pissing. But yeah, no, it just misery. And I never got used to it. I never liked it. And well, at least I thought I didn't. So now I get up in the morning and I don't take it, and I sit in the living room for a fucking half an hour wondering what I'm supposed to do next. And then I'm like, oh shit, wait, I should go get coffee. Doctors mess everything up.
doctors fuck you
are
up.
evil.
Doctors
Medicine
are
is
evil.
evil.
Yes, doctors are evil.
Am I in the wheel? Do I get to try? I want to win
Yeah,
the Gasket Bro package.
no problem. Here you go, Rick.
Cash, put me on there. I'm training somebody in 2 weeks. I'll give it to them.
All right.
Speaking of training,
What's your name again? So I know for the wheel.
Buddha.
Buddha.
Cash, look at the screen right now.
Ricky something, I don't know.
Look at the screen, Cash. Shut the fuck up.
Ricky Jack. Okay, I got you. Jackie Ricky. Bill S. Do I have you on there? I got you, buddy.
I
Brian,
can't
I
hear. My
got you.
phone's wet.
Oh shit.
All right, we're good.
I can't see it. It's so small.
There's so many names on there.
That's what she said.
Oh.
She's been talking to people again. Damn it.
Guess she doesn't have enough black eyes, Rick.
Well, I told her if she's
She
going to be
might.
out doing that stuff, she shouldn't talk to the people.
Uh, okay, Chris M, I got you on here already. Uh,
That looks like a pretty full wheel.
I don't see me. I don't know who you are. You gotta put your name in the comments for you to be on the wheel.
That shit looks like a gay Dayton rim.
All right. The blank spots are trivia. Yes, the blank spots. If you land on blank spot, it's a trivia question instead of you automatically winning.
For real?
Yes.
What if we don't know trivia? That's not fair.
Well, that's the trivia is typically wherever we're talking about that day or something that's related to WFR. So you either
So,
gotta
and
pay
here's
attention.
another thing. Trivia is all fine and dandy. You ever like listen to a radio show and they have like one of those 10 questions and 60-second kind of trivia things, and you're in your car and you're like, oh my God, I could have done that. That guy's so stupid. And then you
Yeah.
actually get through and you get to be the person in that 60 seconds, and you
Yeah.
can't even answer the first fucking question. And the first question was, what's your name? It's like, I don't know. Trivia and contests is stupid.
Um,
That's the whole
uh,
point. You
uh,
gotta get. That's just like competing, okay? Like for everybody that competes, that's competed multiple times, they know how to compete now. First time you go compete, you freeze. Guess how I know? I froze at fucking Tinder battles, and
I
I'm not
don't
the only
com-
one that's done that.
I don't compete because even in those like back glass shrinking contests at the vendors, can't even do that. And when I get done, I'm shaking. I'm practically convulsing. Oh, I just can't. And so people ask me why I don't compete, and I'm like, yeah, I got nothing to prove. But the reality is, I just can't stand the way it makes me feel. I am not that
The
guy.
first time I ever went to compete, I put the film on the window, getting ready to cut it. I pulled my knife out and I stuck it on top of the window like that. And I was doing this so bad, I tried to grab my hand with the other hand, and then both hands were shaking in front of me. So
That
my
would be
only
me.
fix for that was bury the knife into the glass so it can't move. So I'm like pushing on the glass, like holding it. It can't bounce. And then you hear like, because my
the
fucking
glass
hand's
is
bouncing
shaking.
on the glass.
Dude, that so
um,
would be me. But that's one of the things I love about watching the competition, though, is because you see those people that you can see them feeling like you would, and that's good enough for me. I don't need more than that.
I've said it before and I'll say it again if no one's ever heard me say it. When it comes to the competitions, it's not the best tinter. It's the best competitive tinter. Because I know people in my shop I've seen that are really
yeah.
fucking good. But if I eat, not even a competition, I'm saying, hey man, we only got 10 minutes to finish. I know if I wouldn't have said that, they'd have been fine. But if I put any pressure on them, it fucks up. That's just some people are that way. They don't like to live like that. So.
Well, Junior just said the same thing. So many years, no more nerves, and
Yep.
that's what I see with a lot of competitors. The competitors that win are typically the competitors that's been competing for a while, and they now just learn how to control their nerves.
You just
Uh,
become a better competitor. Is literally what it is.
Yeah, and it's all
uh,
about the competition
Yeah.
too, because like I can go in a room full of people that are my peers, and I can show you guys stuff you probably ain't ever even thought of with Windows, and I am just as comfortable as can be, and I'll talk to you about it, and I'll show you, and I'll re-show you, and there is zero issues with that. And then you're like, let's see how fast you can tint that window, and I can't even get the fucking tint to stay on the window. I mean, it's like,
Right.
oh my God.
I like what Jordan just said, and I agree with you 100%, Jordan. Any given tint day, it's 100%. It could be anybody's day. It's you. It's the nerves, and it's also how you control it, and it's also luck. Some days you have the best, and it's just like what you do at your shop. There's days where you just go and kill and lay everything down like 100%, and you're like proud, and you're like, damn, that is my best work. And then there's days you're like, what the fuck is going on? I've done this 1,000 times. Why can't I get this bitch down? Like it's the same thing on it. It is any given day, but the more you practice, The
I don't
more
know
you
about
do
you
it,
guys,
the better you get.
But I'll say this: it's never me. It's always the car.
100%.
It's always. It's never me, bro. I can do this. It's this fucking piece of shit. It's the same as the last piece of shit I did, but for some reason this one's the problem.
Dude, I am telling you. See, I grew up tinting through the 80s and 90s and shit.
What's
So we
up,
would get
Brody?
cars like the T-Bird Turbo Coupe. Every single time one of those came in, and I learned that it's all about how I look at it. If I looked at that car and said, "Oh, this one doesn't look as bad as the last one," that fucker would kick my ass. But if that car came in and I just knew it was going to kick my ass, I'd make it my bitch. And every single time. And
I
same
used
thing
to do
with
the same thing. I would psych myself out about a car and be like, oh, and I would always judge it off the first time I did that car or the last time I did that car. And if I had a bad experience, like I would always psych myself out. And I actually worked for a guy one day and we were talking about a Panamera. I was like, bro, I don't feel like doing all those fucking quarter windows. It's tight and you gotta do this. He goes,
Oh, I hate Panamera.
he goes right there. You're gonna be miserable the entire time you do that car. I said, why? He goes, because you're fucking miserable thinking about it. He's like, just go tint it like another car.
Fuck no, Panamera is not like another car, okay? Fuck whatever that guy said.
see, I was always
I
just
hate
the
those
Psych
cars.
yourself
opposite.
out.
If I thought the car was going to kick my ass, it
Richard, did
usually
you just file
went-
or did you shave? Sorry, Rick. Somebody asked.
So the way I actually file, whatever's hanging over, I take my knife and then just like, not like an actual shave. I just take it and cut the bulk, like loosely, and then file it off. Because if you leave too much overhang on it, when you go to press the file on the glass to shave it off, it's gonna cause the tint to do this.
Yep.
And you form a pocket in here when you
Yep.
push the top of the tint like that. And when it
And
does, those glasses in the dirt,
and that puts
inside.
magic dust behind the tent.
Right. So if it's like this, and you go by and you shave it off, not like perfect shaved, like finally done, just get the bulk of it off to where it's sitting just above the edge. When you go to shave it, it won't buckle like that, and then it'll just pull the piece off, and you end up with a clean top edge. And I don't wait, I don't heat it up, I don't dry it.
Why don't you just shave the bevel with the blade and not skip the file?
That goes through blades really quick, and
Well, yeah.
I can file faster than I can shave. Like when I shave,
But-
I'm like this, like here, like I'm shaving that right now. But I just feel better about filing. I don't know, preference, I guess.
Okay.
Hey, you
really thought
shaved.
about
I
it.
saw a little film come off that. So your
Yeah.
filing wasn't that great. Your shaving was
No,
better.
look, this is,
He's got a point. Now you're about to go rethink your whole life.
Is he
I thought your
frozen?
camera was
I thought you
froze
were
for a
frozen.
minute.
I thought you got frozen for a minute.
No, but yeah, so no, you're right. But with enough practice, because I started out shaving with the file and doing exactly the same thing. Because I learned that the file bends the film and it puts that little magic dust behind the film, and the customers don't appreciate that magic dust as much as I did.
listen, every
But-
single time I've ever gotten that little magic dust at the top, that customer had to be okay with about an 1/8" gap. Because I shaved fucking top. No, I'm kidding. I just cut it out. Just
Yep.
cut it out. I think I got soap in my eye. Bro,
You do it long enough, you get used to that.
you know why Johnson's baby shampoo, it burns our eyes when we get the soap in it?
Because we use way too much.
Because we're not babies. It's only tear-free for babies.
Oh.
Well, if you cry enough, you become a baby.
Yeah, that's true.
Vegas, I got you on the wheel. Don Mason, I got you on the wheel, sir. If anybody else wants to check if they're on the wheel, let me know right now before we start spinning.
But yeah,
We'll start
so
spinning soon.
as far as that, like I said, I used to file just like you do, and okay, the truth is I sat on my fucking file and it broke. And but I learned that if I hold the tip of my finger right against the edge of my blade, I could put the tip of my finger right in front of my blade on the window. And if
Yeah.
I match the bevel on the window, I could slide across it nice and gently. And then I could check it. And it took a little practice, but eventually you find the bevel angle. And just like after you filed, when you went over it with the knife, obviously you had a little bit more you could have went to get that perfect edge. But with enough practice, you just intuitively start to know. And filing with the
So
blade
this
becomes
is
a lot like cutting the top edge. And
this is how I see that. Honestly, though, I was in a competition and I watched a competitor finish a window, file it, completely filed, done, ready for customer, competition worthy. You do like this, and it's not peeling. It's never gonna peel. But a judge wants to take a knife and do like this, and he can do exactly what I just did and shave some off. Look, and I just filed that twice, and I was still able to get this much off, depending on how much I want to drop the angle of my knife. So any
Right. Yeah.
filed
It
edge,
completely depends on
whether
that
it's
angle.
good, 100% or not, can be shaved
well,
for sure.
so the file isn't getting quite the
However you
same
want to
angle as the
justify
blade
yourself, I'm
is.
okay with it, Richard. I like the way you tend. Okay, don't need to you don't need to correct yourself or explain yourself. You do you,
No,
bro.
absolutely not.
I just want to make sure I'm
Everybody's
doing it right.
everybody's gonna have their own fucking way of doing it. That's why I love this industry, because we can all 10 different ways and still come out with the greatest results possible.
The
Screw you guys.
reality
I just
is,
filed this thing twice because of you.
the reality is,
I love you too,
stop
bro.
trying to please tinners and please your customers. And if your customers are happy, you're doing it right.
There you go. I love that. That's perfect.
Well,
Hey,
it's super simple.
Right.
I've
Fernan
never had a
asks.
tinter ask me to tint their car.
Hey,
I
So
have.
why are they worried?
Richard. Fernan asks, what kind of file are you using? Because he said it sounds super smooth.
Snap on. The part number is 6MA. M is in mom, A is in apple. This handle is separate. I keep it because you can just unscrew it. And this thing right here, when I try to file like this digs into my palm really bad.
Yep.
And it's pretty uncomfortable. And this, it just locks in. It's separate. You can switch files when you're new. But yeah, the part number is Snap-on. It's you have to get bastard cut. 6.5 inch, and I believe the part number is 6MA. The handle is separate, and that's SGHF. Ask me later. It's fucking long.
Mine was a Mac file, and that's just because my fucking Snap-on guy was a prima donna, and apparently I didn't buy enough tools from him, and he wouldn't come around on a regular basis. And when I was ready to buy a file set, the Mac guy was there, and I bought his set. And same file, but I like the mini ones, and they all had their own handle, and they were mini handles, so it didn't,
Yeah,
because I
I've
had
had
the
a few
same
mini ones as
problem.
well. They're not bad, but for some reason the larger file with the handle, I believe I benefit from being able to file smoother and faster with it because of its length.
I agree.
And it's this long, but if you're holding it without a handle, then you only got this much file to work with, and you're going zip, 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 zip,
And if you sit on it, the
So,
odds are it's not
yeah.
going to
So
break
with the
as easy.
handle, I put my finger behind it, and I get like like long pulls across it, like 3 to 4 inches at a time, instead of like inch. I guess just play with it. The more you do, the better you'll get.
well, I like using
That's
both
how I got
because
good at
I've
playing
got the
with it.
longer one, like yours, and I've got the
Yeah.
mini. The mini, I go for the second touch to just smoothen everything out. The larger one, just like you said, you can shave it. You can file a lot larger area a lot faster.
And
But
I
I
always
like the mini, the single sided, super smooth. It's about this long, and I 90% of the time lose it in my toolbox, and I have to now have a separate box for separate pocket for it so I don't lose it. It is super thin. I think Dean Mitchell had recommended it, and I love the damn thing.
I think that's from a Snap-on set as well. That particular file is from the large Snap-on set of files, and they just pluck the one out of the pack because you can buy them individually.
Yeah, that's
And
what I did. It's like this big.
Yeah, those are super good. Those are pretty good too, especially for like small corners and stuff. Only reason I don't like a small file is they get fucking clogged up easy, man. They get clogged up easy as fuck, especially with the ceramic.
You gotta clean them after every use. You gotta clean it.
Yeah, I just wipe mine on my pants, and that's it.
Yeah, you go through pants a lot that way. I started using a nail brush, and nail brushes work good. You can just scrub it a couple of times and just keep that sucker in your pouch.
All of my pants have little like cut marks on the thigh, on the right thigh, from wiping the blade on it when I get like glue on it or something, and all my pants have glue on it. I have to throw them away. Removals. This is what I use to clean my file, though.
That's why I like the apron pouches too.
Wire brush.
Yeah, the wire brushes are really good.
Wire brush.
I just can't seem to keep up with those because Ryan keeps on moving them.
Me, I don't use them.
It's you and Aaron, man. Like, I can never find shit like where it's supposed to be.
That's why I like the nail brush. You know, you can go to like Dollar General and get a pack of 4 for $1.
Yeah.
And then when you lose it, you just grab a new one.
I mean, you can get
I recycled my socks.
I wasn't complaining about your sock. That was somebody in the comments, but
Yeah, y'all always worried about my fucking feet, huh? Talking about, oh, he wears Crocs. He wears Crocs for socks. He wears socks. Well, what do you want me to do?
Start OnlyFans. That's what you need to do.
Listen,
everybody's interested in your
I'll be
feet.
the first one to tell you, if people would pay to see my feet, I would fucking send them toenail clippings, whatever they want. I don't care. You can have all the pictures you want.
That's not true,
no one's
because
gonna pay to
people
see my
would
feet.
pay. They would. You just ain't trying.
who's the winner? Liz, we forgot about the wheel. We just started talking shit.
Yeah, we were just kidding. We're not actually giving anything away today.
Yeah, that's a cruel trick.
But thanks for joining us.
We're not doing anything. What are you doing?
How many people we got in here now?
We have 26.
26. Well, when we get to 50 people watching, then we'll give something away.
Call your friends, call your mama, call your granddaddy, call your uncle, tell them to get on here. Go ahead, use your fake account, log in on that one too. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna just to let you guys know, I think that is true. Justin said he couldn't find the live, he just got on. But anyways, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We have 35 people on the damn wheel, and there's only 25 watching.
Well, then I guess we're gonna have to start disqualifying
with 4
people.
of us, that's 29. But still, like,
Are we
Well, what
on?
about the trivia slots?
Well, that's
I'm not counting the trivia slots. I'm counting just names. We have 10, 20, 30, 35 names. With us 4 and the 25 watching right now, that's 29. How the fudge do we have 35 names up there?
Because people like Liz that are impatient and don't want to wait for the giveaway said fuck it and just left.
Okay. Start disqualifying people. If you see your name removed off, if you're actually here and you see your name get removed off of the wheel, just say something.
If you ask us to spin the wheel, you automatically cannot win.
Well, so
we're gonna.
Well, that's why we end up getting people who win and then they're not here, so we got to keep going.
When we spin the wheel, if you're not here, like we have a 10 count. If you're not here, then it goes to the next person.
When we get to 50 viewers, we'll give away a chink keg, and every minute until we get to 50 viewers, we're going to remove a name off the wheel. So pay attention.
Until there's just one name left.
You thought you got nervous competing. You're gonna get nervous wondering if your name's still on the list. I'm gonna need your full attention for this.
There can be only one.
Steve Reader said, "Put me on there twice." Look, I got Tina saying she's here. I got Liz saying she's here. I got Brian saying he's here. Vegas saying he's here. Justin saying he's here. People are getting nervous with his name removal.
How many viewers are we up to?
We're up 26. We went up one. Oh my god.
I thought we were at 26.
We were at 25. We were at 26 and we went down to 25. Now we're back at 26.
Oh,
Now we're at 27. Look, it is going up.
okay. And just
Rick's-
remember,
I
you got to
think
stick
Rick's-
around. When we get to 50, we're giving this thing away. But if you leave, you know, you're probably going to get randomly disqualified anyway. So don't leave. Make sure your mom joins. Your mom's going to want to see this. I will make sure that it's very okay.
Zach said just put everybody on here twice. It will be at 59. Did I make the ad on? Yes, Justin, you're on here. Fernan is here. Roger's here. Trip got back on here. Where I didn't see Trip. Trip's not on the wheel. Brody, you're on the wheel already, bro. I got you. Add Brody to the wheel.
Stop
make it
asking
larger.
if you're on the wheel. You just read the wheel is up there on your screen. You read the wheel. If you see your name, you're on. If you don't see your name, you might not be on. Or you might be on and you just ain't looking.
I can't see the wheel on this
You need a
little
bigger
phone.
Hold on, let me get on my big tablet. Let me shoot this to the TV. Can I do that? How's that work?
You should. You should be able to mirror your phone on your TV.
I don't know how to do all that.
Screen
Look.
screen mirror. You just hit
Yeah, screen mirror.
I don't know how to do that. I got an iPhone.
iPhone, very easy. Swipe down on the right side, and it's gonna give you the two squares back and forth. You just click that, and it'll shoot you. It'll give you your TV, and you click your TV, and then there it's on there. Yeah.
If it's a smart TV.
I mean, Rick better have a smart TV. I mean, shit. He's the one that taught me how to do these damn lives.
I don't know how to do it. I had an Android back then.
Oh, damn.
Screen mirroring. Oh, that's stupid.
Liz, you can't read it because your phone is small. You need to get an iPad, maybe mirror on the TV. It's big. I can see it. Like, it's high definition for me. Or I have a solution very well. I've done this before, but I'll do it one more time. Can y'all read that?
Oh, this is dumb. So basically, the same little shit that I see on my phone is on my TV. Although I can see there's only one name. Cash, you can't be on it 3 times. I feel like you're all getting taken advantage of. All right, so I'm
Yeah.
standing in front of my TV. I still can't read those damn names. This layout is stupid.
All right, let me make a different layout. Hold on.
I see Carlos is on there. Ryan's on. Ryan, you can't be on there. You're disqualified.
I didn't put my name on there.
Ryan's cheating.
He's just trying.
Cash.
He's just trying to get more names up there.
I'm not on there 3 times anymore.
Hey, I shouldn't be on there either. I was joking. No wonder you got 35 views. How many viewers do we have?
We have 26 viewers.
Tell me we still
not
got
us
26.
included. We have 26 viewers on there right now.
Pretty steady. They're gonna start dropping though. We don't start giving stuff away.
We went up to 27 and now we're back to 26. Somebody left. Somebody couldn't take the jokes.
Jeez.
Somebody's hopped on between.
Somebody's not Gen X, and it shows. Goddamn millennials. Oh, wait a minute. Ryan, one of you guys is a millennial. I feel like Cash is probably a millennial.
I am not a millennial.
Me either.
You can't even say it. What years would that be?
Definitely after I was born.
Well, I was at the cutoff line, so.
I think it's like 90. I don't know. There's people that devote
makes
their
sense.
life to paying attention to that. I personally, I don't know, and I've never really had a desire to know. So I'm still on there. Brody's on there. Rico's on there. I guess I can read some of these.
There
Although
you
they're
go.
getting smaller. Cash, you're still on there too.
I'm
Ryan's
still on
still
here.
on there.
Yes.
God, everybody's still on there.
Rick just wants to remove some names. That's all Rick wants to do.
I feel like Gary's on there. Who's Gary?
I don't know. It says Gary. I put it up.
Okay. There's probably a lot of Garys in the world.
All right. Dean Mitchell just
Jordan,
came on.
is
What's
that
up,
is
Dean?
that shady?
Cash just passed off goal wasn't bad. Oh, cool. Well, you're a lot better off. It sucked at 5:30 in the afternoon. Okay, 5:30, 6 o'clock. So good for you that you passed Top Golf and didn't catch a lot of that traffic. Cause I watched what show was I watching? I watched The Equalizer. Like I watched 2 shows just on 85, and those are like 40 minutes a piece, I think.
Can we make Maverick win? I think that's like the best name ever.
Gary said it's his first time here, so don't make fun of his name. Liz says fake names.
Welcome, Gary.
What's up, Nick? Who's Nick?
I had
We
a
have a Nick in here?
I had an uncle named Gary. I mean, he's dead now, but I mean, he was old when I remembered him, so he should be dead now.
Dustin says phones are dying, wheel issues are multiplying. All right, I guess we'll spin it. Fuck it, we'll spin it. All right, what are we spinning for
Okay,
first?
what are we giving away? I'm serious. I ain't giving away a keg until we
So,
hit 50.
We're gonna
we
have
have,
to copy these names twice.
We have a Solar Guard hat. We have an EPD hat. We have a WFR hat. We have that powder coated performance custom knife. We have the Gasket Pro, and then we have the Tint Keg.
I want to win. I want to win a hat. So leave my name on there.
Make up your mind.
Which hat do you want to win?
No. I don't really wear hats.
Oh,
I just
okay.
collect them.
All right, Nick, you're on here
I
as
think
well,
I already
buddy.
have a WFR hat, don't I?
Antonio for the wheel. Who's Antonio? Is there Antonio in here? Yeah, they gotta be here, man. They
see a
gotta put in their
Tony.
own name.
I see a Tony.
Tony.
I don't see an Antonio yet.
I didn't know we had a Tony in here. We don't have no Tony in here. Where are you seeing that at? I don't see no Antonio and I don't see no Tony. If Antonio
I
is
see a
in here,
Tony.
put Antonio in here, please. We have 28 viewers now, so we have gone up.
We have
It's
gone
my
up,
second
and
name.
people
Okay.
are holding on for dear life.
All right,
It's
for
quite
the
obvious.
hat.
Some people are actually finding their phone charger and realizing you can plug it in while you watch.
My phone's plugged in.
Dude, my phone's not plugged in, but I'm a responsible phone charger person. Like when I'm not using it and it's running low, I charge it and let it charge. Never mind. That's a Gen X. That's a Gen X thing. We don't know any better. Actually, I can't say that because my wife's a Gen Xer and she is constantly running around figuring out where her charger is. And when she goes to bed, she's like, I'm like, did you put your phone on the charger? She's like, no, I'll get it in the morning.
I like Dean's answer. Dean says 28 US is 50 Canadian. Oh, that's funny.
Look, just to be clear, if you live in Canada and you win the CAG, we're going to have to discuss shipping.
Yes, they understand that.
I mean,
If you're not in
it's
that,
January, to be fair. I'm not trying to be like cheap.
no.
January.
We made that rule last year. If you're not in the 48 states and we gotta ship it out, you are responsible for the shipping. So
Actually, I heard that Dean said that he'll cover shipping if
Dean says plus the
just,
tariffs.
just Oh, and to be clear, if you go to Sun Distributing and we ship UPS, and if you live in another country, your government is going to require you to pay duties. So many people they're in other countries and they order from us, and that's probably why there's a lot of suppliers that don't ship to other countries, because I can't tell you, our phone rings or we get an email, people yelling at us because they paid for shipping. And yes, you did, and that's why your keg is sitting there in customs waiting for you to pay your government's duties. And our government does the same thing, so don't. I mean, it's I'm not getting on a soapbox here.
Mike Watson is in the
If I order
house.
something
Mike
from
Watson.
another country, I have to pay this extra charge and fees, and that's about to go up too. So,
Mike Watson says 21. Dustin says Mike Watson 21,000 is that how much your new watch is worth. Dean Mitchell is saying go back to bed. You won enough already. And Dean says Canada will be the 51st state. With your prime minister resigning, I bet I bet that could be possible. Especially
dude,
if we
I
rename
don't
Gulf of
know.
Mexico Gulf of America, that may be very possible. Oh man! All right, let's spin this bad boy. What hat? You can pick the hat. So out of the 3 hats, whoever wins can pick the hat. Yesterday had to pay $40 shipping to the door. Protectors to my last.
Oh my god, I
winner in
can't read the
Canada.
names no more. It's spinning so
Fuck
fast.
them old. It's my bedtime. I know, right?
Get a hat!
Rico.
Oh, that I feel like.
Rico,
People refer to me
you-
as Uncle Rico sometimes. I'm just saying.
Rico, are you here? And which hat do you want? You have 10 seconds to claim your prize.
And we understand that there's a delay, and it's about a 10-second delay. So we're just going to go ahead and
we
disqualify
always give
you.
that extra 10 seconds. Uncle Rico said he's here. Which hat do you want?
What's that? WFR, EPD, or Solar Guard?
I don't have a Solar Guard hat. I don't have an EPD hat either.
Rico, you got
And
10
those
seconds
guys
to
from
tell us.
EPD.
Solar Guard,
I
EPD.
need to hold this up here so when I'm looking at the screen, you think I'm looking
He
at
said
you.
WFR. Okay, so Solar Guard and EPD is still on the line, guys. Rico's got
How many
that.
viewers we got?
We got 28 viewers.
28. Do we got everybody on the board?
Yep, everybody's on the board. If they're not on, that's their bad. Jason B. Look at this lucky fella. All right, Jason, are you still here? And which hat do you want? You have a choice now between EPD and Solar Guard.
Solar Guard.
Jason, you have 10 seconds to respond. Otherwise, we spin it again. Rod. What does rod mean? EPD. Okay, Jason wants EPD. Solar Guard is what's left. Here's the spin for the Solar Guard. 10 seconds in the US is 1 minute 36 seconds in Canada. Oh my god.
David
The Canadian
C.
rate keeps on changing.
David, who's Steve? What's David
I don't
C?
know.
What's the last
David
name?
C, are you in here? Like, let's just find out.
Well, I can't see
I'll
the
tell you as
comments.
soon as he
So I,
says it. David
Okay.
C, are you in here? You got the Solar Guard hat. Either confirm your
David
price
C.
in
might
10
not be
seconds,
here.
otherwise we take you off the board altogether.
Somebody message David C. and let him know that he wasn't here.
Thanks for the Solar Guard hat. It's Choneki. I'm gonna spell it for you. CHOJNACKI. The second. All right, there you go. He confirmed. Yes, Chris, we got that. All right. What else we got?
We can give away the Ryan Real Knife.
Custom knife, one of
Oh,
a
is my
kind.
name still on there?
Yes, your name is
You
still
better
on
land
here.
on my name this time.
Yep.
You want me to spin it again if it doesn't land on your name?
Ryan, can I have the knife? Can I have it? Can I have it? Can I have it?
Yes.
There you go.
Yep, you can have it.
Sweet. I want to give it to Maverick.
Maverick already has
Oh,
one.
then never mind, Maverick.
He tried to give it to me.
I've never had a custom knife given to me before.
There you go. Well, congratulations, Rick.
Well, I tried to give it to Maverick, but just know I was thinking about you, Maverick.
There you
That's
go,
all
Maverick.
you get.
Yeah, Maverick won that knife a while back, and he tried to give it to me, and I sent it to him anyway. I couldn't
Wait
keep
a
it.
minute. Are these knives junk or something? Because it sounds like nobody wants them. Everybody's trying to give them.
No, people want them. I've got 3 of them. I
No,
love them.
they're really cool. That's why I couldn't keep it, because it's too cool. Like, he needed to have it, you know.
Rick, once you get it,
It's
you'll
gonna-
realize
if
how
shows
cool
up-
it is.
If it
'cause-
shows up at my place, it's going right in the showcase up front where everybody gets to see it when they come visit.
And it has a case, and inside of the case, it's got WFR's estate. Yeah, yep.
It's awesome.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
You'll love it.
Is that the every tinner for every tinner statement thing?
No, it's the other thing.
Oh, there's the other thing?
The mission.
Our mission statement. Yeah.
Ah, I should know this. Don't make that part of the trivia if we land on the trivia question.
That's exactly the question it's gonna be. You better do your homework
Damn it.
now. I got the Revolution starts year 1. Awesome. All right, let's spin it. What are we spinning for next?
Let's do the gasket pro.
What's in the gasket pro?
Oh, it's a Gasket Pro Tools. Like, it's the coolest thing ever, man.
Don't anybody look.
he
Liz. But Liz is
Liz!
impatient. I bet she's not here. Are you here?
Liz, if you're not here in the next 3 seconds, we're gonna spin it again.
3, 2, 1,
Liz is not here.
2,
All right, we'll have to
3,
spin it again.
4,
All
5,
right, I just removed her, Liz.
6,
Let's respin it again, okay?
7,
Are you doing the Canadian
8,
conversion right now, Rick?
9, 10, 11,
Oh.
12,
All right, I guess we're gonna
13.
respin it because Liz is not here.
14. Did she really leave?
She's gone. Fernan just said that.
Oh, damn. She loves Gasket Pro Tools too. Oh, well.
Oh
My
well.
turn. I'm on the other side. I'm over there upside down here. You can see me right over there. You see me? Yeah,
See?
that's me.
Man, it's so sad
I'm
that
right
she's
next
not
to.
here.
Is that Lucky? No, that's Lynn.
Oh,
Upside down, it looks like it could be anything.
yeah, true.
Hey, there's a Nick M too. I wonder if we're related. A Roger M also, and a Jack M, and a Chris M. Wow, M's a Brody M. Oh my God, M is a popular last name.
Stop it, guys.
So did Liz?
No,
did
she's
Liz
here. I'm
really
just messing
leave?
with her. There's so many people that
Oh,
say
okay.
she's here. I'm just ignoring it, and she's like, "Stop it, guys!"
I can't see the comments. I was down. We got to spin again.
Oh,
Sorry, Liz.
Oh, no. What did I win? She don't even know what she won. Now we have to really respin it because she's like, "What did I win?" She was not paying attention.
You want a keychain?
Rick's like, "Send me that prize. I'll send her a keychain."
What would you like to win, Liz? She doesn't know what she won.
She's actually.
We even
She's like,
talked
what I
about
won. We just talked about it.
Are we sure that she's here?
Liz, you won the Gasket Pro tool. Oh, congratulations, Liz. That's too funny. Stop it. I waited an hour. We've been on here for an hour and a half, so you haven't been here the whole
Yeah.
time. And you're not paying attention,
Yeah.
obviously.
She's
So
disqualified.
I think
Spin
she should be DQ'd.
Yep.
I think she should be DQ'd,
All right,
guys.
let's do this again.
How many people vote for her to be DQ'd? She won a Suntech hat. Dustin Gonzalez says a sticker of some Gasket Pro tools.
How many people we up to?
We're down to 23. There's people that's leaving.
Down to 23. Nobody wants a tint keg.
Yep.
Okay.
The diehards do.
Here. All right. What do we
Yeah,
else we got?
well, I don't see them getting people in here. I tell you what, guys, you get us up to 50 and we won't put any of their names on the wheel. But don't tell them that.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan. What else we got here?
In a little bit either, so they're going to be able to read the names.
Tin keg, that's the only thing that's left? Oh, damn.
That's it.
Who's ready for the tin keg?
Who's ready for the tin keg? Dustin's like, we want less people so we have a better chance. All right. Rick, whenever you say spin it, I'll spin it.
I'll even let them choose if they want a 3-gallon or a 5-gallon. And I'll let them pick any of the wraps that we have.
Oh, man, I want to win the 3-gallon. I don't have a 3-gallon one. I got the 5-gallon. I need a 3-gallon.
Dude, the 3-gallon is the game changer. I know a lot of people are like, well, I should get the 5-gallon because it's only $20 more. And the reality is, in a day, I can barely exhaust a 3-gallon, and that's only if I can do like 8 cars, 4 windshields, and 2 sets of doors.
Well, that's why I want the 5-gallon is too much. I want the 3-gallon. So
5 gallons a lot. You got to really restrain how much you put in there. But honestly, if you're efficient with the water, you should go through about 2 gallons a day, and that's if you're busy.
On like some big flat glass projects, the 3-gallon was pretty nice for me as well. Instead of lugging that 5-gallon up and down stairs and everything, I do like the 3-gallon for
that. Dustin says, I'll go ahead and take a 3-gallon with Ricky printed on it. I never got my wrap for mine. Jack never got his wrap. Oh man, you should get a wrap from Rick.
We do wraps.
Yep, they got the wraps for it. All right, whenever you guys want me to spin it, let me know. We're back up to 24.
We've been pretty fortunate so far with everybody that got drawed being here. So let's see. Let's see if we can't get a disqualification on this one.
All right, let's go for the DQ.
Because I know we got more than 23 people or 24 people on that.
Kyle says 3-gallon, 500 square foot security film. All right, whenever you say
that might be a stretch. You might want a 5-gallon for that.
Whenever Rick says spin it, I'll spin it. Rick, we're waiting on your cue.
Let's land on a trivia question.
Oh, you just want to do a trivia? I mean, we can.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Do you have a trivia question?
I don't. You can't put me on the spot and my brain stops working.
He said that earlier, too.
My everything stops working when you put me under pressure.
Now, she didn't tell us that. You did.
What kind of...
Vernon says he's got the answer. Brian says spin it.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yep.
Is everybody set? We're only an hour and 40 minutes into this. I mean, we could make them wait another 20 minutes.
We can.
I still have a Polaris Ranger to send.
You know, we could do like Squid Games and be like, or not Squid Games, Mr. Beast games, and be like, all right, so you see your groups up on the wheel, and like each group has to vote one person off, and we're going to give you 30 seconds, and after 30 seconds, any group that hasn't voted somebody off is going to be disqualified.
What happened if they pick two out of the same group?
Okay. We got it. Cash is in a group by himself. Sorry, Cash.
Am I by myself? Oh shit! I am. And Junior, oh no, hold on. Nick and Jeff are only by themselves, and Steve and Roger are by themselves. And then
I feel like Ellis and Lynn's
Gabriel
gonna
is
vote me
also by
off.
himself. Oh, we got a couple of just two, and then there we got a whole bunch of people with 5. Let's shuffle this damn thing. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, there we
Oh,
go.
Cash is in a big group now, but I bet you that you get voted off before I do. We're in the same group.
That is a large group, honestly.
Hey guys, if you vote Cash off, I'll go ahead and give one of you guys my keg if I win.
All right, who's voting me off, man? Let's go. Let's see it. How many people want that keg? I'm gonna keep on shuffling this until like somebody says something. Sorry, Cash. Wow, Rico. Wow, Zach. Brody. Oh, Kyle says Rick off. I like you, Kyle. Oh, Steve. I did not expect that from you, Steve Reader. Got stabbed. Roger, man. Off with him. Okay. All right. Rico says Cash can go under the train for the keg. Wow.
You notice
Brian,
nobody's
Trip
voting
is
me,
not even on here.
right?
Huh?
You notice that nobody's voting me off the island.
No, Kyle voted you off.
It's because I got the keg.
No, Kyle Whalen voted you off. Rick, you got voted off too.
Oh shit! Well, I'm gonna take my keg and go home then. Bye.
So did Rico. Rico says, yeah, Rick gotta go. Rick says, I'm going, but I'm taking my keg with me. That's like basketball. If I'm not playing, you ain't having my basketball. I'm out of here.
All right. Are we all shuffled?
Yep. Shuffled like 5 times already. I'll shuffle it one more time just for the
I think you should shuffle until it's sitting on a blank spot because I feel like it's not fair to the person
there you go.
that is pointing at.
There you go.
Because it never lands back on the person that's pointing at.
It's on blank.
All right.
I like that idea, actually. I'm going to start doing that now on.
Yeah, I like the fact that you can put blank spots in there. I never tried that.
Yeah, I came up with that a little bit ago, and it's been fun for us because we've been able to do numbers, we've been able to do trivia, and every time it lands on blank, it's always fun. We've even had a podcast where Richard suggested that we couldn't say a certain word for the whole podcast, and if anybody says that, they're off the wheel.
Oh. Well, I never comment on anything, so I would probably win. I'd be the last one standing. Be like, Rick never said it. Rick never said anything.
I'm too late. No, Seth, I'll put you on here, Seth.
But...
No worries. Let me put you on here, Seth. I got you, buddy. You're here for the main prize.
Watch, he's going to win the keg.
Yeah.
That'll piss everybody off. I waited an hour and a half for this shit. Guy comes in at the last minute and gets in this bullshit. I'm filing a complaint. Who do I talk to? You could talk to Cash, but you
I
done
think that
voted him off
happened a
the
couple
island.
weeks ago.
All right, we ready?
Waiting.
We set? We doing it? Oh, take a drink.
All right.
Hydrated.
Here we go.
I'm nervous. Are you nervous?
Whew, I'm nervous.
Why am I nervous?
Because I'm nervous because I think you just said it that the last guy that came in, it's gonna land on him.
Well, you might want to shuffle some more. I don't know.
Then it's gonna be anarchy.
We'll shuffle into one more time. All right, there you go. It's blank. And look, it's
Yes,
right next to
next
my
to
name.
your
so,
name. I think you're
so-
cheating.
I was gonna say it's right next to my name, so you know I'm not gonna win. But you think I'm gonna win with that? Okay, I'll shuffle again. I'll make you happy, Rick. It's right next to your name now.
Now I'm gonna win.
All right, we'll do it with that. We'll go with that.
If I win, I'm gonna pick someone.
All right, or you can do a trivia.
I don't know any trivia.
I'll
You got
give
any
you a
trivia
trivia.
questions in your pocket?
I do.
Okay. Because my trivia question would be like, "What's my dog's name?"
It'd be
Guess
funny.
that, bitches.
Longest live ever? No, our live's been about 2 hours and 30 minutes. This one's only hour 46. Our average lives now these days are 2 hours. So we're still
Dude, when I
14
started
minutes
Troll
short.
Talk, they started out as like 20-minute little things, but then they kept dragging on. They went to a half an hour and then an hour, and then they were 2 hours for like a year. And then it was like somebody says, "Why are you doing them for 2 hours?" And I'm like, "I don't, because that's how long they take." Well, you know, they take as long as you take. You can stop them whenever you want. So I was like, "Huh." And then I cut it back to an hour, and then I just stopped doing them because I got too much to do, and we're shorthanded, and I don't have enough to talk about. And there's enough people that get guests on, so I'm not going to be that guy.
Got you.
And I got nothing new to bring.
Brody says this is like watching paint dry. Don't y'all know most of us have ADHD?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, how do you think we ended up with 35 names on the wheel with only 24 people watching?
Oh my God.
Wandering off, forgetting they were watching live.
Yeah.
Blaming it on their phone chargers.
Oh,
I
Dustin
mean, I've been
says,
sitting here streaming. I've been streaming live for an hour and 48 minutes, and I still got 33% on my phone. And I'm transmitting.
Liz says she's made dinner, cleaned the kitchen, and now she's doing laundry. That's how long we've been on.
Glad we could help you get the housework done.
You should be thanking us, Liz. Not only did you win, you've been entertained. And your work was a jiffy for you because you were now focused on us being stupid.
Well, my question for Liz is, are you really listening? Because I remember you didn't even know what you wanted.
Well.
Oh my God, where you didn't point. I've drove all the way from Chattanooga to home. I was like, oh my God, you guys are killing me with these comments. Oh, this is stupid. I'm trying to get some, and she gonna go to bed soon. Hurry up.
I tinted this truck. Richard tinted a Targa.
You tinted a Targa, delivered it, went home, and we're still on the damn live.
Yeah.
With the fire in the background. Oh my God. All right. I guess we're ready to spin it then. We're at the 150 mark.
10 more minutes. Oh.
I'm game. I don't care. I'll do it. Gary's here the first time, and
Yeah, I might
he's
as well
like,
pull
"What the
this
fuck is
freaking.
going on?" He's
You know, I
like,
got
"Go,
up at
we're still
5:30
here."
I got up at 5:30 this morning with 2 hours of sleep. I'm feeling a little slappy right now.
I'm the same way. I've been now trying to go to the gym early, so I've been getting up at 5, so I can go to the gym at 5:30 and be back by 6:30, so I can drop my kid off at school. So that's kind of been, it's been all over the place. And today I've been on the road for over 6 hours. I left the shop at 1:30 for 2 consultations, pick up my daughter, and got home like 8:15. Kyle says, "Who else sells kegs? I'm going to bed."
You can go to sundistributing.com and get one, but all right. He might spin the wheel now.
All
He
right,
might.
there you go.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Anybody
Let's go.
paying attention?
Gotta get up here.
Oh
Who dis?
my
Who dis?
god! Is it Seth? Oh, it's Seth.
No
Was
last
Seth the
name.
one-
Are you still here, Seth?
Was Seth the
Boy,
one that
you
just
better
came in
hope you're
late?
still here.
Was Seth the one that came in late? I believe that was Seth.
I don't know. You're the one that typed it. Rewind.
I don't know. I typed 35 names, Rick. I can't remember them all.
We don't even have 35 people in here.
Well, we got 25. Seth is probably not one of them. We're going to give him 10 seconds. Seth left.
Oh.
Okay, give me a countdown, guys. 10 seconds. Let's go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Oh, it
5,
was Seth was the last one that got added.
4,
So I don't mind
3,
respinning this damn thing if he's not
2,
here in the 10 seconds.
1. No Seth?
No, Seth. Seth came and left. Bye-bye, Seth.
Oh my God.
All right, we're spinning it. I spinned
And
it.
you randomized that wheel like multiple times too.
Okay, is
Nick
Nick M
M.
here? It's been 84 years.
We got our first DQ.
We got first DQ. Nick M, are you here? Nick M, you got 10 seconds before we DQ your ass.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No Nick M.
No, Nick M. Okay, bye-bye.
Odds are getting better for you guys.
If anybody's seen
I'm telling you. Only a diehard's
Mufasa,
gonna get this
I'm gonna make
damn
you go
thing.
bye-bye.
Tanny. All right, Tanny.
Oh, Tanny's definitely here. She is.
How do you know?
Oh, I know because she's the one who are loyal watcher. They're here every week. Yeah, she's right here. She says spin it. Fernand saying she's here. Tanny's like laugh out loud. I'm here. Tanny's gone. Congratulations, Tanny.
Congratulations.
Tanny, you haven't won a keg before, have you? We gotta make sure you haven't won this before.
If we could rely on my memory, I'd tell you, but probably
Well,
not.
we have a list as well. We can always check, but I always like to ask people, and Tanny does win. And somebody says she's gone, and Tanny said, "You wish." Tanny, so you have not won. Tanny already won, she said. Rico. Tanny wants a 3-gallon. That's what she wants. Oh,
I left and ate dinner. What are you still doing here? Did you even spin the wheel
Did you
yet?
drive home already?
I drove home, got dinner, ate it, played with the kids for a second, and I'm like, hey, why is my phone still on the screen?
Hi.
Hey, Dexter.
Oh my god.
Make sure you eat all your vegetables.
He's trying
He's
to tell you
grown
guys
so much,
up, up,
man.
up, because I mounted the TV on the wall and he's fascinated by it.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That and because we bought a projector for the house. Look at this. How's that for a 150-inch screen?
Oh,
Woo!
nice.
And then the TV's on the wall.
Cars in full size.
I like that
Yeah.
you put the
He's
projector.
obsessed.
You
He's
put the
obsessed with cars.
you put the projector and the TV right next to each other so you can watch your shit while he can watch his.
Yeah, that's what we see. Here and here.
That's smart, man. That's smart.
You
Hey,
got the
buddy.
You
best
have one
daddy
couch
ever.
on this wall and another couch on that wall. You're good to go.
There you go. I love it. He's gone so big, man. He's so cute.
18 months now. 18 months.
He's gonna be coming to the reunion again.
I believe so. God willing.
Heck yeah, man. Love to see you, buddy.
Hey. So did anybody win anything? You didn't even spin the wheel yet, did you?
No, we haven't spun anything.
Did we get the 50? Did we get
We're,
the
we're
50
still
viewers?
waiting for 50 people
Yeah,
to
I'm still
view.
waiting on 50 people.
We did, and your name came up. We had to disqualify you.
Yeah, you won the keg, and we're like, you got 10 seconds, and you never came on.
This is how I know you're lying.
How?
Because I never won a keg.
Notice the kid gets the projector.
Priorities.
Oh my god. Well, guys, thank you so much for the live. It's been awesome. Have a great night. See you on the next time.
Say bye. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Later, everyone.
Bye. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe.
We did it.
Yay.
We made
This
it
was
for
awesome.
2 whole hours. Oh, wait a minute. We still got 2
We still
minutes
got
and
2
15 seconds.
We do. No way. Oh my god. That's
I'm
funny
guessing
as
we're
hell.
down to like 4 people.
No, we're still down to 18. There's still 18 people hanging around. That's crazy.
See, those are the people that they should all get a keg.
Right? Everybody that's left should get a cake. Peace, Justin. Peace, Brody. Have a great night, guys. Bye, Brian.
And then
All right.
tomorrow you can make posts and telling everybody how they left early and they didn't get a keg. But everybody who stayed did.
Love it. Thank you, Liz, for watching. Roger. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah,
All right.
we had a lot of fun. I think we're
Thank
going to
you,
fall
Rick.
about a minute short.
Thank you, Rick, for coming on, man, for hanging out for 2 hours, man. It was awesome. Nice to
It
have
was
you on.
fun. If I didn't do this, I would have just been watching YouTube videos. I'm sure of it.
This is a lot more fun than watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And especially trying to play with everybody's emotions and not spinning the wheel when they wanted to. Now we're down to 12 people.
Yeah, they're all like, now they're getting boring on us.
We're trying to make that 2 hour clock hit. We still got 40 seconds left, so we have to hit that 2 hours just to make sure that we did it.
Yeah, and for everybody who's still here, just wait for the surprise at 2 hours. Because if you had already left, you ain't gonna know.
Well, we're down to 12, and I guess those 12 people are gonna stand around. Well, we went up to 13. That's funny. Somebody came back with that comment. Vernon says, I'm still here. Wait and see if there is a secret prize, Dustin. Tanny, you already won a keg. What else do you want? Ryan's pulling up his last
Ryan's
car.
still pulling more cars in.
Yep.
I don't know. Back when I used to tent, I tented during the day.
Same here, man. I'm out in the daytime. Ryan's
Maybe
on
he's in a
overtime.
different time zone.
Ryan's on overtime.
Yeah. I got to
Hey,
tint this thing now.
hey, we made it to 2 hours. Is everybody ready for the surprise?
Surprise!
Thanks for
What?
watching.
Now go to bed. Spin for a B loader for the ones that stayed. Okay, no problem. We'll spin it for the B loader. You know what? We'll do that. Thank you. Fernan says spin it for the B loader. There's still 12 people here. Jack! If you're still here, you want a B loader. If you're not, we're moving your name. You got 10 seconds.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you still here, Jack? Jack's not one of the loyal ones.
Jack's gone. Bye-bye, Jack.
Thanks for watching, Jack.
Thanks for watching, Jack. We're going to spin it again. He was here, now he's gone. Yeah, well, he's not the one of the 11 that's still left. Well, we got a blank. We can't do the blank.
Trivia.
You want to do trivia?
Yeah, let's do trivia.
All
that
right,
way, we know
yeah.
whoever wins is
yes,
here.
yes. Now, do you want to do an easy trivia with the number, or do you want to do a trivia with question?
Well, I don't know. I've never done trivia before.
So there's two ways. We can do a number where you can tell me a number, text me a number, and we can say, hey, guess it between here and there. Or we can ask them a question and they can answer it.
Let's do a question.
Dustin says your dog's name is Ricky Jr.
No, my dog is a female.
What is the name of the hose Rick uses? Let's see. Question for tonight.
What did Liz win?
I like that. What did Liz win?
I bet you Liz doesn't get it.
What did Liz win? The blue one, Dr. Quinn. What did Liz win? Let's see who answers first. Gasket Pro Tools. Bill wins. Bill you
wins.
Got it right. Yep.
Bill won the B-load tool. You know what the B stands for? It stands for Bill. There
you go. There you go, Bill. Congratulations. Brody, it was not a hat. Brody was not paying attention. Woo! Congratulations, Bill. See? Look what you get for staying a little bit extra and hanging out. You get to win. Jack's like, "What's up, bro?" Jack, you could have won, man. You came back too late. Sorry. Too late, Jack.
What's up? My buddy texted me and told me I better get back on.
Next time you get a surprise tool, Jack. Surprise tool went to all right, so Bill, all you gotta do is send your information over to Fernan Saints, and Fernan will get that over to you. All right, guys, now we're officially past the 2-hour mark. We hit our target. Have a great night. See ya.
Hey, wait a second.
All right, peace out.
What now? What now,
wait.
Ryan?
So check this out on this thing. What would you cover the little triangle in the corner of the window?
Hell no.
What the hell is that for?
That's just for design. Leave the design there, man.
That's to make tinners. You need to post in the group and ask and be anonymous.
Yeah, anonymous. Yeah. See that? They got one in each corner.
What is that?
It's a Ranger. Side by side.
Ford, you done lost your frickin' mind.
No, not Ford, Polaris.
Okay. Then yeah, I'd tin it. Those Polaris owners are something else.
Yeah, I don't know. It freaking spend 50, 60 grand on a four wheeler.
Well, you get them out in the woods, they're a lot of fun, but and they're easy to get. They finance them like forever.
Yeah.
Justin says he does when he gets the XDs.
Yeah.
And Bill says, yeah, they do. So I guess you do it then.
Yeah.
You tint everything. You tint dot matrix, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
right.
true. That's true.
Look at this
Yeah,
thing.
that's
This thing's
nice.
fancy.
I mean,
Yeah.
That thing is fancy. Damn.
nobody says you have to like it.
That is nice.
Yeah. Really pretty
And
sweet.
since the window's removable, you should shave it.
Shave it. The switches are. Oh, they're down here now. In the back
What?
seat too. Yeah.
So is that thing like new and clean?
It's brand new. Yeah, I love doing these. So the Harley dealer, Polaris dealer is right down the street. It's like 3 buildings down from here. So I get to do all these brand new. Well, not all of
Nice.
them, but doing these brand new, they're breeze.
Yeah,
No dirt.
Oh, no
they
way.
get really gritty fast.
Fernand
hell yeah.
says that he's going to send Jack a B-loader as well. Fernand, you're a saint, bro.
Oh, that's awesome.
Love
What
it.
about, was it Seth that came in last and got on the board and won and lost all in the same round?
I think he's a new guy
Well,
and he didn't stay around.
Just
it.
for the record, I am not going to be sending him a keg.
If you send him a cake, I would want a cake too.
You get a keg. You get a keg. We all get a
Like,
keg.
if Rick is
I
going to turn
can't
into
believe how many
Oprah, I want
times
to
you
make sure I'm
randomized
included.
it and then it still landed on him.
Yes, a saint's far from a saint's. Laugh out loud. Hey, Fernand, you got my thing. Nobody else caught it.
Somebody,
Rick
does
and
anybody
Ryan
know
didn't catch it.
Seth? Somebody needs to message him and let him know that he messed up.
He messed up big time on that. Like
Yeah.
seriously.
Like
The
that
biggest
was
prize.
like a $300 and something oops.
Yeah.
Hey, if we're not staying on more than another 10-15 minutes, like literally, you can't
Just
at the end.
just ask
You
that
got
other
put
guy
on the
that
wheel.
sold the WFR one 13 times.
Seth is
I
probably
was
gonna buy
actually
one from
wondering
him.
if I should chime in and say something on that one.
Well, we
I
flagged it and we removed it.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily like it.
No, we didn't either. And I saw somebody put a comment on here that hey, if somebody's selling their prizes, they should be banned from winning again. And I actually like that comment.
Well,
Like,
my comment was gonna be, I'll give you what you paid for it.
I like that too.
Well, I mean, if somebody's down and out, man, and it can help them out, like, I don't really see a problem with that, right? The only thing is, I'm curious. Like, I feel like looking at those things, I felt like they were screenshots. Like it was a scam. I don't know if it was or not, but
Well, I think it was a scam because I think that's where Richard was saying is that he's seen the same post before. So from the same guy that also sells some merchandise as well. But like selling once because you're in a hard time, maybe. But if you're selling again and again, that would be something else because now that you're just, you know, trying to mooch off on these companies that are trying to improve the industry by helping out the tenters, but then you're just you're using it for the wrong reasons. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like the reason like Rick and Sun Distributing and everybody else that comes on as a partner and provide these things for the community is to make the community better and stronger and help out the tenters to where they can actually have good tools and utilize it and be better at what they do. And when you take somebody like that and they just here to win the stuff and sell it just to gain straight out money instead of using it to make money, I think it is wrong, in my opinion. Now, if you're on a
Yes.
hard time and you do it once, I understand that. You know, sometimes you fall on a hard time, but if you're just here for that reason, I'm totally with that comment. Is that you should be banned not only from the winning, you should be banned from the damn group.
Yeah, absolutely. But also, a message to anybody still here, and let everybody know, if you fall on hard times, don't be too proud to let people know.
Yes, exactly.
If you're really struggling and it's hard, I get it. We all have pride. But I've I've seen so many amazing things in our community be done for people, and I'm not just talking about like Tinners for a Cause. Tinners for a Cause was born out of necessity because we need to have something that is more centralized. But before Tinners for a Cause, do you know how many situations I was a part of that just secretly helped people and found people in need that otherwise would have been screwed? And people do that. There are so many things that people don't know, and I've seen it done. I'm not the only one that does it. And I know a guy that lost his entire shop, and he didn't like lose his entire shop because he had insurance. So they rebuilt his shop and they recouped him for everything. But that stuff takes time, and guess what doesn't happen immediately? Employees don't get paid, groceries don't get bought. His community came together and helped him with a temporary place to work out of. And I caught wind that he was a little bummed out that he lost all his tools, he lost all his film, he lost everything in that fire. Although it was going to get replaced, he needed to produce an income now. And I gave him $1,000 credit on the website and told him to go shopping. And Lumar, he is a Lumar dealer, Lumar snuck in and told him, give me a list of everything that you need to get going. And they sent him out all the film, absolutely free of charge. The company, he was a Linex, I think, dealer, and Linex reached out to him, and they got the carcass of the equipment that he had, and they sent him all brand new equipment, free of charge.
Nice.
And that's just one example. And there's been many. I've known Tinners, caught wind of a guy, got his truck got broke into. They stole his radio and they stole all of his tools and his film and everything. And it was within my power to send him a bunch of new tools and some film. And I got a good customer as a result of that. Which that wasn't why I did it.
Well,
The
the only thing I will
guy
add to
that
that
lost
is
his
two people that
yeah.
do fall on a hard time. A lot of time they're too proud to ask for help, and it takes good friends and community to come in and help them out. Um, it's only not about like hard times, but mentally, there's a lot of people that are burnt out or mentally stressed out. That's why I always said, listen, this group is here, network, talk to people, and if you're mentally stressed out as well, sometimes that help can be big as well too. So I've offered this before. Is like, hey, if you need an ear to listen, you need any kind of guidance, or just you want to vent, man, like give us a call. Richard has done
Yeah.
that a lot, man. I love Richard for this because he helps a lot of people. He stays really connected. Same thing with um, damn, I'm drawing blank right now. I want to call him Scrappy, but Jeremy. It's great guys like that, man. That that are quiet, but they build good connections and they provide great community service. So both goes hand in hand. But yes, if you're on a hard time, financially stressed, mentally, man, reach out. There's so many good people in this community that I love being part of that will help out or figure out a solution. And Tenor for Cause is a great institution. I mean, it's a great cause. It's a great organization. I love what they do. I love being able to help them out whenever I can. But again, it goes way beyond that. Our community is way too big, and we just have to be, strong together.
Well, and I get it, the pride issue because don't put all your stock into what you see in the groups online.
Yep.
As far as I know when people ask like, how much are you guys making a year and this and that, you get people like, I make $13 million a year, I did 656,000 cars a year. And there are people out there just killing it, and a lot of those people are bragging about it, and there are a lot of people just like you and I that are just modest tenors getting by and sometimes struggle. We're not bragging about that. We're not posting saying how things aren't great, and
You guys have
but
serious fucking
trust
problems.
me, if you're struggling, you're far from the only one.
Yep.
Hey, it's that part-time guy again. And his dog.
And his dog. He's got to walk the dog. He's like, the live's still on. Let me
This
just put the
fucking
dog on
dog
the
is not
live.
walking. I'm carrying this dog. She's half blind. She's like 97 years old in dog years.
Oh my god.
Hey, my dog's over here wearing a diaper. She's old.
No, she's got a younger sister though that's way more spunky. She has to stay on a leash. But this one, look, she ain't going nowhere, dude.
Oh my god.
So did y'all
She's
ever spin
like,
the
why
wheel?
did you put me down?
Yeah. Where am I? Did you guys ever spin the wheel?
Yeah.
Still waiting on 50?
No. We passed the 50. We went above and beyond.
You
But
always
no,
do
we
Do we
that.
have any viewers left?
yeah, we got 7 people still watching. There's some comments still coming
Nice.
in. We still got some comments coming in as well too.
God, I wished I had more money. I'd give them all a keg.
Jeremy's a great example of how great this industry and its people truly are. No, man, I mean, there's a lot of people out there. I love that, there's a lot of people that you can call up anytime and they're willing to listen, give you guidance, or help you, or at least point you to the direction. I mean, like I said, Richard's one of them, and I've called Richard a dozen times, and it doesn't matter what time it is, he'll always, give his honest opinion on it or advice,
Yeah.
and it's people like these that make this community so great, man. So thank you, Richard,
And
for everything you do, bro.
Uh, I'm just another tinter that remembers frustration.
We love that. I love that about you,
So
bro.
if I can tell you, hey man, an easier way for me to do it might work for you, I'd
Yeah.
try it.
No, man, like I said, you missed that part, but I was talking about you and Jeremy. You guys are so involved with the community. You guys are so quiet, and you guys help out other tenters. And there's, we were talking about how tenters fall on hard time, but then there's also frustration. There's also mental issues,
Yep.
and just having open line of communication or somebody to call, and somebody just willing to listen and just let you vent, man. Sometimes it's needed.
Yep.
We tried to
It's
keep
a
the
really,
groups.
really like warming feeling when you're doing something and you're very frustrated and you call somebody and you say, this is what's going on, and in your mind it's just all wrong. And when you call them and they say, dude, I've been there, here's the way to get out. It's just something's like, oh my god, I'm not alone. Like, okay. And people, they tell me what they've done and I say, all right, well, we need to try do that again or a different strategy. And to me, it's like a volunteer, like community service type thing that I just, like you were saying, just build a community and help people, give people what they deserve. You know, if they're really going to try and they're there, give them what they deserve. Give them the help they want. You know, if someone's out there just fucking off and they don't want to listen to nobody and they're stubborn and they don't want to call anybody, and keep butting your head and kicking a tire, dude. I don't care. But if you're willing to, hey man, I need a little help, then you deserve it. And if you can do that
It's
much, then I will always
amazing.
help you. Always, 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 always.
It is amazing what therapy a phone call to another tenor can do.
Well, I
It's
mean,
just incredible, and you don't think about it, but like-minded people, it's like cutting your problem in half,
well,
and you didn't even
that's
have to do anything, and you enjoy the conversation because the person you're talking to knows where you're at.
exactly. That's exactly the point. Is they've been through the same
Like,
struggle.
I have felt it.
They've
I have felt what you're
been
feeling. You're
exactly,
gonna survive. You know,
and that's
I've
why.
broken
Even
those
if your
windows.
frustration
I've,
is,
I,
I don't know what shade to put on the front of this Chevy Silverado to match the windows. Believe it or not, we've all been there too.
yeah,
Yeah.
and we all
No.
realize there's no way to perfectly match it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. Hey, look.
Inside,
It,
outside, somebody's gonna say it's not right. Like, you can get really
I
close, but
yeah.
whatever you say.
You can come close, and then I've learned this, Richard, on my thing is that hey, listen, I'm gonna try to give you as close as possible, but if you want the exact same thing, what you need to do is you need to go to Chevy and get that shaded glass for the front, okay? If you want to match it up
All right.
perfectly.
You know what I
Other
tell
than
people?
that, other than that, it's gonna look very good, but it depends on your perception,
I
how
use
detailed
this
you are.
exact line every time. I say, it's gonna look great. It'll look smooth from the outside. From the inside, when you check your blind spot, you will see a color difference. But the
Yeah.
good thing is, you're driving looking ahead of you and you don't look over your shoulder the whole time. After that, I've never, ever, ever had a customer say, I'm like,
Well,
it
and
is what
it's
it
real
is.
simple. Your front glass comes to us with green in it. There's no green in your back glass. I cannot make the front glass look like the back glass
And,
unless I
and,
put green in your back glass.
and I explain to people too, I tell them, hey, you see that glass? That's just like in your church, you have blue, red, green, yellow stained glass. That's just a stained charcoal glass. That's inside the glass. I am trying to replicate that by placing a film on existing glass. There's no chance it'll ever happen.
I just tell people you're asking a little much. Sit down. I'm charging you a lot of money, so you just need to like whatever I give you.
I'm the professional.
If you go to a restaurant and you pay $100 to a plate, they're not going to listen to your complaints. But if you go
Well,
to a
well
restaurant and pay $14.99 for a plate, they're going to give it to you for free if you complain.
what I
So
don't
just charge
understand
more.
is what I don't understand is people will call around and price shop and for a tent job, and but they don't call around and call for prices for their dentists and their doctors and Walmarts and 7-Elevens.
Well, this is where I actually love where Ryan actually has a really good response to this. And I don't have the exact thing underneath, but what Ryan usually says, like, look, if you're looking for the cheapest thing, we're not the shop for you. But if you're looking for a total package where we're gonna give you the best job possible, and then you're gonna be proud of, and it's gonna be priced right with a good product that we can stand behind,
Value.
then value. That's where
Right.
we're at.
Yeah.
We're the value shop
I don't
for
have
you.
the best price. I have the best value.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. That's where Ryan said this to me like what 2-3 months ago, and I love it. I always try to like try to perfect it, but it's just the value aspect is what it really comes down to. Same thing with when selling ceramic. It's not about the numbers. It's not about that. It's like, hey, do you want comfort? Do you want comfort? Here, feel the heat lamp
Paying
and
for the
see what
comfort.
level you want to be at. Huh?
All right, I'm out of here. I said, I tell customers, you're paying for the comfort. You're paying extra for comfort.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, I'm out of here. I'm going to take care of the dogs. Goodbye. If
All
you're here
right.
when I come back,
We'll
I
see
swear
you.
to God, I'm flying. This is weird.
See you in
Yeah.
10 minutes.
I I better get going too. I gotta call my wife.
All right, guys. Good night. Thank you.
We're
Talk to you
only at
later.
Uh,
we're only at 225.
Rick is trying to beat that two something time we had. Oh my god! I just hit my foot on the chair. Ah, that hurt. I don't know if you heard that, but damn, that thing is hitting my shin. I'm always down to learn more. Night, guys. Justin, love you guys, man. Have a great night. Rick, thank you, sir.
How many are we
Appreciate
down
it.
to?
We're down to 6 people now. We just had somebody leave. We were at 7. Well, we're back to 7.
Wow. Those are the true diehards.
Yes, we got Bill in here. We got Fernan in here. We got Justin in here. A couple people that are just quiet, but they've been consistently comedy. But thank you guys. Have a
Yeah,
great
for
night.
sure. This
It
was
was
a great
wonderful.
night.
This was a great live. Thank you so much, Rick, for all your insight and your history and your teaching, man. You're always so good at this stuff. Appreciate you.
Yeah, well, I got me a new place. So I got the tent shop and I got the warehouse, and my landlord just rented me a third place that's going to be my man cave, and it's not going to be the man cave for a while, but it's going to be a garage, and I've just been getting it ready, and I was almost going to be there tonight, but then the life started late, and I was done working on it, but so maybe one day we'll get to show that, and maybe one day I can come on live and have a little project in there, and we can do a fun little can you do this session, and we'll get Ryan back in here tinting his cars, and we'll see if he can teach me something. It'll be fun.
Yeah, no, definitely. Are you gonna be coming to the reunion this year?
I don't know, when is it? It's
March 23rd to the 27th.
I almost doubt it, but maybe we'll see how tax season kicks off.
Well,
Let, Last year was a rough year for us. It was just, I'm sure it was rough for most everybody, and this winter isn't doing us any favors either. But I do have. Have you seen my ads?
I have not.
Okay, well, keep watching.
Okay, all right.
Hopefully, they start popping up in front of you.
Well, I've been busy myself lately with a lot of few of the projects that's going on, and the shop's getting busy as well. So it's just been a lot of things happening. So I gotta get back on and do more stuff as well too. And I'm working on another community project. Hopefully within the next year that I'll be able to contribute a little bit better as well too. So we'll see how that kind of works out. But the reason I was asking is because it would be great to have you, Rodney, and a few other people just talk about a lot of tools. Because I know when it comes down to tools, you guys got a lot of good information, details, and history and techniques that can be very useful for the community. But I'm working on a panel of seminar, like where there's a panel of 3 or 4 people, so the seminar is more interactive instead of just a presentation for the reunion. So I'm always trying to come up with different people I can get on there and that can just kind of do something really more beneficial where people can interact and really learn some stuff. But that's why I was asking if you were planning on coming or. But I understand, like a lot of people, the year's been tough, and a lot of people are having a hard time getting there. But we're still got a couple months to go, so
Yeah,
we'll see how that kind of works
let me
out.
see what I can figure out, because last year I didn't do any events, and that was the first year in a long time that I wasn't able to pull together any events. And I mean, I didn't do any wheeling. I had one trip that I paid for early in the year that it came up and I went to, and wouldn't you know it, my Jeep broke on day one. My Jeep's still sitting broke, and like it's just been, and that's why earlier I was saying, if you're struggling, and you need help, I'm not in really a position where I need help. I just, all the fun stuff that I like to do I can't do, but my bills are still paid, and I still eat, and I I'm okay. I just life isn't what I wanted it to be. So like I get it. Life is a struggle sometimes for people, but I got to figure out how to just get back into the groove because, I mean, there's a certain therapeutic value to events like that and just being a part of. And I think it probably helps also propel you through the next part of the season. And that would be good. And I think March in Chattanooga is probably a perfect time because I know March in Michigan isn't no sun raising sunshine. It's March. March is that, oh my God, it's almost springtime. But that, that almost spring means it means it's fucking winter still. And
Well, I mean, the reason we kind of push towards March, and hopefully March will be our continuous month moving forward, is that we just wanted an event that started off the season with the pump. So, I always talk about networking, coming to these things, learning hands on rather than online, because it's a different level of learning you get. But the networking, the communication, the turning, you know, uh, with your peers and hanging out. That's why the events are so nice, and people party and they get stronger bonds with people when they meet them in real life. It changes your view on a lot of people and
yeah,
how a
for
lot of things are
sure.
done. And I've been always able to take away at least one or more tip or trick from each event I attend, and that's why I always push people. Like I attend so many events is because, to me, I've always learned and grow. I mean, even on my tire size, before I even came into the tinting side, I've been going to SEMA since '97, man. It's like for almost 30 years, it's always teach to me something. And whether it's Tinner Battle, WFCT, WFR, doesn't matter, dealer conference, there's always going to be something that you're going to be able to value out of it. And you have to spend money to make money. That's the other thing people don't understand. You have to invest in yourself to grow yourself.
Yes.
And the way to do that is to go out and join a peer of your groups with your similar experience and similar issues, and that's how you're going to be able to accomplish that. Uh, but anyways, it's been a really long night. I'm getting sleepy. It's 11 o'clock. Let's call it a night. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one.